carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in a front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding the location for your carry-on items, please let flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave exit seat responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be released. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Yeah. Check. I wasn't expecting this track to pop up, but I'll take it. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and today we are finally back on Microsoft Flight Simulator after taking a a couple week break over onto X-Plane and other things. But we are in Larnaka. Gotta say it right. Larnaka, Cyprus, which I'll show you guys on the map where that is later on. But we have we're doing a, you guys have been asking me, you're always asking me to do long flights and long hauls. So today, we're doing a long-ish haul. Today's flight is 3 hours ETE time. We'll be taking a Boeing 777, yes, I said it. The Boeing 777, and you know which one it is. It's only one. It's only one. And I have a reason, because you guys are going to hate me for it. And if you hate me for it, that's okay. I'm alright with that. I have my reason. So, I bought the Captain Sim Boeing 777 months ago, however long ago. Whenever it came out, I bought it thinking, oh my god, we have a 777 in the sim. I can't believe it. It looks great. It looks amazing. I can't wait to fly it. And to my massive disappointment, it's basically a Frankenplane. It's a 747 with a Boeing, a very nicely modeled, I have to say, Boeing 777 outer shell. So it's really just a 747. But here's the thing. This was a while back. I was really upset about it, very offended even, that a developer would come to our community and give us a half-made plane, like basically a copy and paste of something else and put a different livery on it. So I wasn't really a big fan of that, still not, and I honestly can't say that I promote this plane, and I can't say that I recommend anyone buy this plane. But since I spent my own hard-earned money on it, I was like, you know what? I wonder if there's anything that the community has done, because I don't support Captain Sim. I don't support the developer of this plane, but I do support our community, and our community here in the flight sim world is amazing. And if you guys believe that, definitely give me a thumbs up in the chat, because I do believe our community is amazing out here. And so, thanks to the community, they have taken this Frankenstein train wreck of an aircraft project and have modded it like crazy. People are flying it. Now, people, a lot of people are like, oh, they're not going to buy that plane, blah, blah, blah. But listen, this plane is probably one of the top selling planes because it's available in the marketplace, sadly. I'll get on that subject later about how I feel about the quality of things going to the marketplace for Microsoft Flight Simulator. But point is, our community, the freeware community, has made quite a lot of modifications to this plane, and that is what I am rocking today. For the first time, I've never streamed this plane. I've been avoiding streaming it because, again, I don't want to show, to people to think that it's like that I support the projects. I don't. I want to make that very clear, but what I do support is a community that has already spent their money on it, right? And have and now there's mods. So there's a flight model mod. There's multiple sound mods. There's interior mods. There are the salty compatibility mod. So basically, it takes because it is a 747 at the heart. This is a 747, but it looks like a 777. So they've taken the salty compatibility mod and made it compatible with this plane as well, so we can use that FMC. We'll see that here in just a little bit. But yeah, so I'm rocking like 10-15 mods right now, and I can't even tell you what they all are. We'd have to look at that maybe later in the flight, because I just did a lot of research and had to do a lot of looking and finding and modding and programming and crazy stuff like that. So anyways, but on the bright side, it is a beautiful plane. We are here, like I said, in Larnaka, Cyprus, and we're heading to Dubai. Today is a Dubai night event on VATSIM, so I think it goes on for about 3 hours, so we need to get there before the event closes and ends, which is going to be in 4-ish hours. So we don't have a whole lot of time to wait, so we are using Pack X today. This is also a payware scene we're rocking today. Lima Charlie Lima Kilo Larnaka, very well done, as you guys can see. It even has the visual guidance docking system, which I don't know if it actually works. No clue, but I like the scenery. I literally just picked this up today. Definitely dig it. If you want to fly into Cyprus area, definitely check it out. But again, we'll show you guys on the map where we are exactly, for those of you who don't know where the heck we are. We are using VATSIM as well, so if you want to join us on either the whole flight or a portion of the flight, I would definitely appreciate it if you guys did. If not, as usual, you guys, window seats for everybody. And as always, we have a few crew seats. Matter of fact, we have an extra crew seat today because we're in a wide body, so we have a room for an extra co-pilot, I think, and possibly an extra jump seat. So let's get started with today's. Actually, before we get started, let's get everybody on board. So let's see. I saw Amjad already call for co-pilot, so I got you down, my friend. I got you down. Let me go. Amjad is our co-pilot today. So we have jump seat available, lead flight attendant available, flight engineer available, air marshal, gate agent, ramp agent, and fueler. So if you want that position, just shout it out and we'll get you on the manifest. Shaq. Oh, Mill, what's up, man? No problem, bro. No problem at all.
Our flight time will be roughly 3 hours. Please note the cabin doors now
Jason Brown will be our
closed. Make
second
sure that all
co-pilot.
devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and
Only gonna be
secured.
accepting
If you
2.
have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray table
Puerto
and
Rican
seatbacks must
pilot's gonna be
full
our
upright
fueler.
posture.
Oh, it's going fast. I gotta hurry.
Cabin crew secure doors for departure.
Puerto Rican pilot will be our fueler today. Our flight engineer, I think, was at I saw Phoenix call for that, so I'll give that to Phoenix today. My man Phoenix Aviation in the building. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well over there, bro. My G, as you would say. I haven't caught any of your streams in a while, man. I don't know what time you're streaming, but I keep missing them. Let me see who else we got. So Jason Brown, Midnight Maverick is going to be our air marshal again. He loves that position. He can sit there incognito in the background in the shadows. Yes, this is the Just Sim version of this airport. That is correct. It's actually available on the marketplace and on the sim market, so you can pick it up on either of those places. Again, Lima Charlie Lima Kilo, and if you want to fly with this, you don't need to have the scenery, but you know, it's nice. I like it. Let's see who else we got. Sassy Game, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Shaq Oatmeal, appreciate you coming out. Kid named Kenny is going to take our first jump seat. Again, we're gonna have 2 jump seats today. We have a wide body, a little bit longer flight, and we gotta hurry because we do have a time restriction, as we always do, but a tighter time restriction today. Jump seat, Kid and Kitty. All right, Jason Brown is our second co-pilot, so no more co-pilot seats are available, guys. We still have, and I know you guys probably already said it, but just type it in again. We need a lead flight attendant, we need a gate agent, and a ramp agent. Those are 3 spots we have left. Let me jump to the end of the chat. Yes, there will be Blue Experience tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, there will be. And Benny, yes, this is the Captain Sim 777. Yes, it is. Statue, hello from Corfu. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you, Simon Weber. There it is.
Can I be the angry passenger?
Simon's gonna be the angry passenger. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting flight. Thank you, Simon Weber. Appreciate you very much, my friend. Our angry passenger. You know, it makes sense because, you know, we're all angry about this plane, so I think we deserve to have an angry passenger on board. Let's see. We have one more jump seat available. Does the lav work? Scott. Oh man, no. Thank God it does not. I'm trying to catch up. No, Gio, you missed the fueling slot, bro. You guys got in just a little too late. I am right now looking through chat, looking for a flight attendant. And looking for one more jump seater. It's storming out here. There is actually a storm out here. Alright, Dorian will be our ramp agent. Perfecto. Alright, Dorian. Alright, our ramp agent's Dorian. That leaves gate agent and flight attendant and jump seat. Alright, lead flight attendant's gonna go to Bacazado. Gotcha, bro. There it is. Alright, so we still have, again, one jump seat and gate agent. That's all we got left. I'm jumping to the end. Let's see what we got. Call of Duty Legend. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, Rid Heavy Gaming has got this second jump seat. I got you, my friend. We got you on the manifest. Don't worry, guys. If you're just joining us, we are on Microsoft Flight Simulator, just filling out the last few spots, getting the crew boarded up before we can leave. Ridv Gaming, I got you, my friend. All right, and don't worry, these people on our crew will get multiple shoutouts throughout today's stream as we depend on them on certain phases of our flight. What's up, Adam1740? Good to see you. Lars Trong, welcome to the stream as well. Sassy Gaming, I see you. And Sassy Gaming will take the gate. I know, you know, that's usually the last spot to be taken because nobody wants to be a gate agent. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. No one wants to be a gate agent. It is not fun. You got to deal with people and delays, and people get upset and angry at you and all that stuff. It's just not a fun job. It's not. Ramp agent, that's fun. But alright, guys, I'm taking my eyes off the chat so we can get the plane started because we've already taken too long. Alright, so we're going to kill the music. As I said, guys, we're in the... It actually hurts me to even say this out loud, but we are in the Captain Sim 777. I'm probably not going to even say that anymore. I'm just going to say we're in a 777 for now on because I don't want to give them credit because it's not... It's just a 747. Anyways, we're in a Boeing 747 today. Battery on. We're using FT Sim sound pack, by the way. So I'm going to shout out a few of the sound packs and... mods that we are using when I do remember them because I don't remember them all. As you can hear, that does not sound normal, right? That's not how the default one sounds. So we are using a sound pack from FT Sim. Did a great job on that with the GE engines. You can get that from FT Sim. It's one of the paid Patreon only things. So I just get the APU startup. There we go. Alright, so the APU is firing up again. This is not... It's so funny because like the last week or so, we've been flying full fidelity, high quality add-on airliners for X-Plane. And then we hop on Microsoft and probably fly the least quality plane airliner out there. So it's... Yeah, we're going from one extreme to the next. But it's all good. I'm not going to bash this plane too much today. I'll just... Anyways. Alright, so battery's on. APU is... You know, it just kind of goes on, like... very quickly, and we got the external power hooked up. What else do we need? Beacon needs to be off. Nav lights are on. Lower lights, we'll turn those on. Strobes, are those on or off? Okay, there's off now. Taxi lights need to be off. A little confused. Is down off or... Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, land lights are off. Okay, cool. Let's make sure. I'm confused about what, because my honeycomb yoke is like, it's the sync of which way is on and off is confusing. All right, so we need fuel. Right. So we did file a flight plan with SimBrief. Again, we're on VATSIM. Call sign of Emirates 116. Flight time's gonna be just under 3 hours today. We're gonna try to get there a little bit faster than even that. And it is thundering outside. So as far as fuel goes, we need... we actually need 51,370 pounds. We're gonna take double that because I think the fuel burn on this aircraft is completely wrong. So I did a test flight a while back trying to do a long haul, like an actual long haul, like across the pond and stuff. I posted a picture on Discord, and does that fuel? Yeah, we need. And we actually didn't make exact. I set the 777, this plane right here, to fly a long haul while I was gone. I came back and I was dead. The plane was gone. It was dead. There were no survivors. So I know that I put enough fuel in it, but the fuel burn obviously wasn't accurate because I should have made it at least. I should have at least crashed beyond my destination. I only made like 3/4 away. All right, so we're fueled up now. It's just that easy. And now we just need to do our flight plan. So go down here to the FMC. Now again, it's gonna look pretty familiar to what you see, what you saw from the 747, because this is exactly the salty 747 system here. So we're just gonna go to FMC, I think, and position in it. And we are currently at Lima. I gotta look every time because I don't remember. Lima Charlie. I'm not really familiar with this side of the planet. Thank you very much, Ben's Hanger, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Put the ref right there. And I'm going to grab that GPS and drop that there in the set IRS position. And go down to the routes. I'm going to type that in once again. Actually, no, we don't need to. We can do this here. I'm actually going to import my flight plan straight from SimBreak because of the beautiful Salty mod. So click on Send Request, Sending. That's sent. Now load. Boom. Now our flight plan, our entire flight plan is uplinked, I should say, into our what are we doing? What is this? Yeah, uplinked into here. So if I go to the next page, you'll see our flight plan is in here. Hopefully that's the whole thing. Yeah, it's a bunch of airways. I really hope that's the whole thing. That looks short. Ober, BALMA, Balmer, LEBOR. Okay, that ain't the whole thing. Interesting. That is not our whole flight plan. It's missing quite a lot of points in there. I mean, it'll get us where we want to go, but if we're gonna be on ATC and we're following a flight plan, we gotta fly the flight plan that we filed, right? And just warning you guys, we are not gonna have the smoothest experience today with the system. So I think I may just go ahead and do it all. I don't know. I don't really want to do this manually, because I don't think it's even going to take all the waypoints that I want, which might be the reason why we haven't gotten them. Let me think. Let's try go ahead and just inputting the departure. So runway 4 is what we're expecting out of Larnaka, which is fine. And our departure is going to be the Kobe 1 Whiskey. It should have already selected that for us, but that's it right there. Insert. Let's make sure I didn't duplicate or nothing. Yeah, I think that's good to go. Yeah, usually when you import, you have to add the SID and star, but even then, like, there's a lot of extra a lot of waypoints on my flight plan that it did not put in. So go back to index, arrival, and we want to do the VUTEB 3 Echo into Dubai. Echo? Yeah, Echo. And that's going to be expecting runway 12 right. Interesting. Okay. 12 right. I'll take that. And we'll see. That might change when we get there. We may get ATC in Dubai if we get there in time. All depends if we get there in time. Part of me is like, should I just leave it as is? So, I'm going to continue the flight plan at the LEBOR because there's more. There's much, much more. We need KTN, Kilo Tango November. That goes here. Let's see if it'll put it in there. Oh, there's lots of them. Of course there are. I don't know which one it is. That Thunder, man. Microsoft Epic Thunder they got going on. Let me find it. KTN. Nope. Ask us Cobra. Oh, there's KTN, so it's GPS 3412. Is that right? Trying to find, cause I don't want to be in the wrong one, because that would be bad. Yeah, it should be 34. Yeah, 34127-ish. So it's this one. Yeah. All right, cool. So KTN, after KTN, we'll have on the airway, which I don't know if it's going to give us. Let me see if it shows up on my route page. So KTN. Oh boy, then there's other things. How do I insert after this? What if I want to insert something after this? What up, MGT? Good to see you, man. You're not too late, man. We're just getting programmed right now. We're just gonna skip the airways. Screw the airways. Yeah, I'm just gonna go tier after KTN. I don't know how to add. I don't know how to add something after without deleting what's there. Amjad, thank you for becoming a gold member, my friend. Welcome to the gold member family, my friend. Appreciate you so much for that support. Pollock, thank you for the follow as well. Can we start over? Like, is that something I can do? Can I just like start over? Let me see if I can start over. I want to get rid of this. I want to do it myself because it didn't import from SimBrief like I thought it was going to. LCLK. Gonna drop that there. Okay, cool. All right, we're doing this manually. Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. Departure. Runway 4. The Kobe. Where's it at? Kobe 1 Whiskey. Yep. Execute that. Route. Next page. And we'll see if we have any issues with this. It's gonna be. I want to see. I'm gonna really test because again, this is really the salty mod we're messing with right now. This is all salty stuff. So I haven't flown the salty 747 in a long time, and I know that it has actually updated. I think into development version, updated since this latest update, or the sim update, where it fixed a few things. But this one I'm running right now is not the latest salty mod. It's the one version behind, because that's the version that works with this plane. Uniform Romeo 655. And you guys know when we're flying over here in Europe and stuff, there's like a million waypoints and airways. So this is why I don't prefer to do the flight plan manually if I don't have to. Alright, from there we'll hit execute just to save that, and then we'll get Kilo Tango November. So we're back where we started. You guys are gonna see now how much more flight plan we were missing, because right now we're just getting to the point where we were with the imported flight plan. So then we got another airway, Romeo 785. Romeo 785. And then ABBAS BBAS. Nice. So far it's working. So far. Every waypoint. And I am using Navigraph, by the way, guys. I have Navigraph. So the way I do mine is that I not only use Navigraph charts, my iPad and stuff like that, but I also have Navigraph, what do you call it? The data? You know what I mean? Like the AirRack data is actually imported inside of my Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I'm not just using the default stuff. So you may have an issue if you try to put in some of these waypoints and airways. But I should, in theory, get the same experience with waypoints as I would get in my other flight sim. Yeah, the flight plans are so freaking long. You could be flying from London to Manchester and have like 50 waypoints. It's my least favorite thing about flying in Europe. I love flying in Europe. I don't like the flight plans they give you. I mean, I get it, because the flight plan actually takes you from takeoff to landing, so that's good. But yeah, look how much flight plan we were missing. We're still entering in waypoints. Uniform Papa. I don't understand why I didn't bring it in. Uniform Papa 975. Yes, I haven't changed my background since yesterday or last week. But I'm in a new place, yes, since a month ago now. Sierra, India, Delta, Alpha, Delta. Alright, so we're supposed to be departing in 3 minutes. So we're behind schedule already. We'll see if we can make up some time in the air. One thing I've learned recently is that pilots are able to make up quite a lot of time en route. I'm really curious how they do that. Like, are they just cutting... Are they skipping waypoints? Are they just going at a faster Mach number? And then TATLA, Tango, Alpha, Tango, Alpha. Yeah, there we go. A lot of waypoints. There's a couple more. So far, all of them have gone in. So I'm very thankful for that. So Lima, 2233. Thank you. Appreciate it, Amjad. Thank you so much, man. No airway match. What? Oh, I put too many numbers in there. Okay. All right. Wow. So far, so good, guys. Victor Uniform Tango Echo Bravo. I recommend, guys, if you're just getting into flight simming, or you want to be a real pilot in the future, it's good to, as you're like, if you're ever spelling things out, use, you know, the, what you call it, the military alphabet, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, all that kind of stuff. It definitely helps you practice. All right, so that's cool. So now we need to go to our arrival section, which is already in. Oh, it's departure. All right, here it goes. Arrival. So again, that's going to be the V23 Echo. Hopefully that's the correct runway we got, because earlier I was checking on the weather and they were landing the other direction. So we'll see what happens. Cyric, execute that. That is done. Flight plan finally done. Now let's go ahead and finish up our perf and we'll get the heck out of here. I think our AP is already running, so we don't have to worry about that. Cost index. Can I request that? I can. I forgot you can do this. We can request and accept the cost index and perf init data from SimBrief. So I've done that. That shouldn't change my flight plan. It should stay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. There we go. Lots of waypoints. Let's go ahead and get rid of these discontinuities. That would be very nice and helpful. Use that. And I think we have one more down here. Disconnect that. Execute that. And we're going to be very unreliable. Unreliable? We're going to be very unreliant. Is that the word I'm looking for? On VNav. We're not going to trust VNav at all. I'm not even going to try it. Like, no. Not gonna do it. But we're gonna have the data in here, but we're not gonna mess with it. So 37,000 feet is what we're expecting today. 295,000 pounds thrust limit. Let's go through here to takeoff. Flaps, I don't really know. We'll do 5, I guess. Thank you, Erasmix GG, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. And now, if a 777 takes off with a different flap setting, please let me know. I don't fly wide bodies all that much, so I'm just using my usual 737 stuff. So 133, 146, and 168. That's in there. Let's go through here. Just check a couple more things, just a couple more times. Alternate route, fix legs. Checking through our flight plan. Make sure there's no craziness going in there. No like if you see a waypoint that says like, all right, 15 miles, 9 miles, and then like 600 miles, your waypoint's probably in Africa. So just keep that in mind. All right, NavRad looks good. We're good to go. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. Alright, so APU, as I said, is already on with the fuel pumps on. I don't think we have fuel in the center, but we'll go ahead and turn them on just in case we do. It'll definitely tell us if it doesn't. There's really not a whole lot you could do up top here. We'll turn the beacon light on, though. And that is good. Let's just make sure that AP was on. It's been known for the engines to shut off right after pushback. So it's stormy out here in Cyprus. Let's get our jetway moved out of here. We'll go outside and watch it. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this before, but I can't legally operate a jetway in real life, but I do at least know now how it works. I actually got to, when I was out of town, one of the supervisors kind of showed me and taught me how to, oh look, another Emirates plane, showed me how to operate the jetway, which is pretty cool. It's really interesting because like, I don't know, I was kind of like nervous because like, you got to really stand firm on the ground or you'll fall over when you're moving that thing. All right, we're ready to push, guys. So we're using another mod called Toolbar Pushback. That's what this is right here. It allows you to move the jetway around, call the fuel truck, the power supply, stairs, catering, baggage, all that stuff, even open doors. Is very, very helpful. It's very cool. So let's go to pushback, start pushback.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
The ground's on the way to connect. All the ground crew, the other ground crew has been moved out of the way. Let's see, who is our ramp agent today? Our ramp agent is our homie Dorian, so he's going to be handling the pushback today. So a big shout out to Dorian. Turn off nose lift simulation. Yeah, that's probably too late. I think it's too late. I've already started.
The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. The
Parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Now he's lifting us up. Hit up RPB so you can see, man. Vilex, let me get back to that question once we get in the air, alright? I see your question. I don't want to answer it right now. I want to focus on this. Alright, is he ready? Is he ready? We want to go reverse.
Cockpit to ground.
Beacons
Go
on.
ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Alright. Parking brake. Let's see if my track AR is working. Oh, yes it is.
Parking brakes are
Alright, so let's see if the engine or the power stays on
Pushback.
once
You
we...
can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Okay. Okay. Alright, APU is working in. So the way you do with the pushback, and a lot of you guys already know this. This is for those of you who don't know. And I actually need to find out what direction we need to push to.
Gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened.
Runway 4.
To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might
Alright, hold us there for a second.
To evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on
I gotta
the floor
find out what direction we need to go. We need to go nose to the left. That
Start
way.
the flow of oxygen,
So
pull
let's
the mask
continue
forward.
reverse.
Place it firmly over your nose and mouth.
And I'm actually
Secure
using
the
my
elastic
rudder
band behind your
pedals
head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally.
to
Although
guide the
bag does
pushback
not
truck
inflate,
in the
oxygen
direction I
is
want to
flowing
go.
to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first.
And while we're
and
doing
then
that, we'll get the
others.
engine started here
Keep
in
your
just a
mask on
second.
until a member of the crew advises you it is safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the
engines
straps around
too.
your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tight. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft.
Oh my god,
If it
somebody's
doesn't
behind
inflate
us. I
automatically,
should have
you may
looked.
blow into the mouthpiece
I
for
should have
manual
looked. I'm
inflation.
sorry.
This vest is equipped with a whistle
I don't know why
and
he's facing that direction though.
Nutrition can be used as a
That goes
secondary
nowhere. It's a dead end over there.
Please make sure to exit the
Alright,
aircraft
hold on. I'm gonna shut up while you guys hear the
as
engine
soon as
sound from FT Sim,
Once
the
again,
sound
all
pack.
devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this
Okay,
is a
pushback
non-smoking
completed.
flight.
Please set your
Tampering
parking
with,
brake.
disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors
Parking
located
brake
in the
set.
laboratories is prohibited by
Parking
law.
brake set.
All of
Lowering
this
aircraft.
information and more can be found at the safety card located in the seat back in front of you.
Ground. You may disconnect.
And let us know if you have any
Okay,
questions.
sir. Clear to disconnect.
With us,
Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Headphones on, guys. Sheesh. FT Sim killed it on the sound pack, man. Let's get engine one slammed on. Hold on. Alright, get to the left engine. Oh man. Oh yeah. I told you guys my favorite part. If the sound don't get this part right,
We're ready for departure.
you can ruin the whole flight. All right, so no matter what happens from here on out, that was dope. All right, guys, we have both engines on. We have 2 good engines. We shut the APU off now. Packs are already on. All that stuff is already automatic, so we don't have to worry about that. So APU shutting off. We'll shut off the APU bleed. Pumps are on. Let's see what else we can actually click on. External power, disconnect. Oh, this is automatic. Again, you can't press most of these buttons, sadly. So we're just kind of skipping through them. We will turn the taxi lights on. And we'll set our flaps. There we go. One thing I will tell you guys is that the speed brake does not work. It does actually work. So if you go like this and then look outside, you'll see that they're up. You actually hear the flaps going down too. That's kind of cool. But it doesn't animate the actual lever in the cockpit. That's a bug from I think the recent update. Let's also get down to the bottom, and we'll get our transponder set up. Again, we are on VATSIM today, guys, flying from Larnaka to Dubai for a mini long haul, I like to call it. It'll be 3 hours, like half the distance of long haul. We'll squawk 12, we'll talk 2116. Here we go. And make sure that we're on the right frequency. If you look here, you'll notice that this is all black because only certain planes does this actually work with, and this is one that it doesn't. So it's all good. So we'll just have to do it like this. And we're good to go. Larnaka traffic. Emirates 116 Heavy, taxi runway 04 via Charlie Hotel. Thank you, Whacker Tally, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Roy family. Appreciate you very, very much. Park, brake, release. Let's go. Back up a little bit. And we're rolling. Alright, it's gonna be a right turn up ahead of us where that 777 is. Got a beep. What's that? It's probably somebody's thing not popping up. Yeah. I don't think there's any ATC out here. That's gonna be a right turn here is fine. We'll take the next one. Kind of windy. This is the 777-200. The only one I have. We're only taxiing 12 knots. Like, how fast do you want me to go? Walking pace? Don't believe that myth. You do not taxi at walking speed. Nice. Alright, we're ready for departure. I need flaps 10 or 15. I can do that, Mr. Co-pilot. We'll go 15. Alright guys, land lights on. Strobe lights on. Larnaka traffic. Emirates 116 Heavy, taking off runway 04, departing to the south. Larnaka traffic. Would I recommend Track IR? Absolutely, my friend. It is. I love it. It's hard for me to fly without it. All right, here's the runway. Runway is clear. Finals clear. It's all ours. This is a small runway. Using the TFPS, Thrustmaster rudder pedals, whatever you call them. The very basic ones. Alright guys, still a cockpit, we're on the runway. Save your questions for wheels up. Get 40%. Alright, Toga in the chat. Power set. Airspeed's alive. Need a lot of rudder here.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. LNAV. Flight director. I forgot that a second ago. Alright, we'll fly it out. We have a bit of a long flight. Whenever I have longer flights, I like to do all the hand flying I can do. So I'm going to follow the flight director on the lateral navigation. And to the right. Got lightning out there. Flaps up. Sometimes I hold the rudder pedals too long. I forget that I'm pressing them. Like my body and mind is so focused on handling the yoke and throttle that I forget that my feet are still holding the same rudder tension from takeoff. Goodbye, Cyprus. Alright, flaps are fully up. They're still climbing, passing 4,000. Larnaka traffic. Emirates 116 Heavy is airborne. 5,000. Departing to the south. Last call. Pretty smooth on the way out. I mean, it's like storms up above us, but air-wise, so far it seems pretty smooth. Alright, so there's 250 knots. Again, we're still handling this by hand. So we'll pull the power back a little bit. We're climbing like a rocket right now. Even though I am using a flight model mod, it's still not, you know, perfectly realistic. It's probably pretty far from it, honestly. So 7,000 feet now. We'll be over water for a little bit until we get into Syria. And then after Syria, we'll be flying over Iraq, Kuwait, and then over the Gulf of, I guess, Oman? I'm not sure what you call that Gulf over there. The Persian Gulf is what I call it. Alright, so flaps are up. E-brakes are good. Set our speeds
Gentlemen,
at
we have now
250.
passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be
I still have the controls. We're coming up to 10,000 feet.
for internet access.
And I'm actually going to use vertical speed mode
For our partners.
when we come out of
Connecting to
that. So
Wi-Fi
LNAV,
will
auto
access a
throttle.
wide range of free live feeds.
Oh, I just realized that my altitude is set to 10,000, so let's change that. We're going up to 37,000 today, so I'm just going to keep flying it until I get that fixed. Alright, there's 37. Alright, there's 37,000. We have LNAV selected. Again, we're not going to use VNAV in this plane today. We have our speed selected. I'm going to use vertical speed mode at about 2,000 feet per minute. That's coming up into the clouds, and that should be all right. I'm actually going to start to trim out the plane so that it can continue climbing without me holding on. So I think the autopilot is actually going to disconnect on us if I'm holding it. So here we go. Let's try that. Hey, autopilot's on. Let's see. This is the ultimate test here. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so autopilot is on. I am hands off, except for my mouse. At 10,000 feet, hoping to climb And there's our vertical speed finally going up. We can raise this. Now I would usually do this in a different order on a typical plane, but I did a test earlier just to see if this was flyable, and there was many things that were not possible in my normal flow. There's a lot of things that I would usually do that I can't necessarily. Like, I would usually hit VNAV, but VNAV last time tried to kill me. That's why we're not using VNAV today. I'm like, I want to at least get a successful flight in. So we're above 10,000 feet. Landing lights can now come off. Taxi lights can come off. And the rest of those will stay on. Yeah, everything else is fine. We'll crank that up so we can see a bit farther. Alright, now there's 12,000. Look for like 280, that would be great. Now I would love to see if we could do level change from here. Yeah, let's try level change, see what happens. Flight change mode. Let's see how that affects us. So now it's cranking up like a lot. Like it's holding 280 knots, but now it's gonna throttle almost full forward. I'll take that. The faster we get the cruise, the better. I'm gonna try to cut our in-flight time in not in half, but like, you know, down by at least 10% today. Another thing I would like to do is go into standard, but there is no button to click to standard that I found. Like there's no click spot for it. It's only that one. So I have to like put it in the standard position. Alright, so far so good. We're going to the clouds. Alright, again, flaps are up, gears up, transponders on. We're on 22.8. We're looking good. Alright, cool. Alright, we're airborne, guys. Nice. Alright, so we are just in the soup right. Hold on, that's loud. Where's my mouse at? Where's my mouse at? My mouse is gone. There you are. Alright, we're turning Microsoft down a bit. There's not much else to hear. It's going to sound pretty much the same the rest of the flight until we turn the engines off. So we'll turn that sound down a little bit. There we go. And now we should be able to go outside. Alright, sweet. And turn the speed up. So if you guys are just... Oh, we're descending? No, okay, it scared me. If you guys are just joining us, we're in the Boeing 777-200 Emirates livery. Just taking off out of Larnaka. Oh, look how it... Look at it cutting through the clouds. That is such a sick shot. That is such a sick shot. And we're headed to Dubai today, as the title implies, Dubai Nights. We should get there before sunset, or at least right at sunset. Look at that, man. Hey, man, I think Microsoft has a bright future. Gary Birdie, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, my friend. I think Microsoft has a bright future. Not with this plane in particular, but if we can get a really good Boeing 777 or any kind of wide body, you know, A330, a 737, you know, all the stuff we've been asking for, it's definitely gonna make for amazing. Like, oh, we just almost got struck by lightning just there. Am I lying or something? Like, come on, bro, I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Got struck by lightning for something. Look at these clouds, man. Like, I'm not using any weather mods. This is straight up Microsoft Flight Simulator's weather. I thought about using Rex today. I do have Rex Weather Force. Thank you, Max2504. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for following, my friend. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. But I decided not to. So I want to see, you know, this is actually legit my first flight on Sim Update 6. Since the update came out, I've been playing X-Plane and flying the Zebo and stuff. And I had a feeling it might be a rocky release as it usually is. So I was like, I'm just gonna hang out on X-Plane for a bit. And so this is actually, since then my first Microsoft flight. So we'll see how things go. I don't know if my performance is gonna be better, if it's gonna be worse. Are we gonna actually be able to finish our flight today? Is it gonna crash? Is the weather gonna work? I know I've seen people complaining about the weather not working. What flight model am I using? You know what? I know you guys are gonna ask. Let me look. Let me find out. I'll tell you right now what flight model mod I'm using. So again, guys, if you just joined us, we are flying the Boeing 777. You guys know what 777 this is. It's not a new one. It's the one that's been out. I made multiple videos about it a while back to tell you my honest opinion on it, and I still feel the same. But I do also believe that we have an amazing flight sim community who are modding the heck out of Microsoft Flight Simulator. If it was not for people like Fly-by-Wire team making the A320 great again, we would not be playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. So thankfully, similar to that, people have been dedicating time and yeah, mostly time into trying to make this Boeing 777 flyable and and worth the $20 that we paid for it, because it was definitely a huge disappointment when it came out. But there's multiple mods. There's a salty compatibility mod. There's sound mods now for this plane, which you guys heard at the startup. If you missed the startup, definitely rewind it back to there and then come back and tell me what you think. And then also there's I think 1 or 2 flight model fixes. And I'm right now trying to look on my laptop to find out which one it is that I am using, because I don't remember the name. But yes, I know that some of you guys were saying that the weather was broken for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what's broken about it, but this don't look broke to me. So maybe it's like not everybody is experiencing the broken weather, or maybe we'll experience it later. Again, we're pretty early in our flight. We're still in the climbing phase, passing 30,000 feet for 37,000 feet. Still using flight change mode. Again, we're avoiding at all costs VNAV. We will actually test out the direct to function here in just a little bit. There's a little gap here in our flight plan. Not a gap, but there's a section in our flight plan where it like flies north. Or not, I don't know if that's north, but it flies like that way and instead of going straight. So we're probably just going to go straight direct from C8K to ABBAS. And that'll be a really good test to see if we can go direct. If we can't go direct, it's great time to find out now. Does the weather radar work? I don't know. It'd be a great time to find out now, because we will possibly have ATC flying into Dubai for the Dubai Nights event. So, yeah, honestly, we could go direct to, like, if we really want to take a shortcut, we could probably go direct to one of these waypoints over here. Yeah, we could do that. Because again, we're not really far behind. We're probably like maybe 5-10 minutes behind the original departure time. Yeah, I would love to have some seasons in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Isn't there a mod already that they already exist for that? I thought there was already a mod that existed for seasons for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't have it, but I thought I saw something, or maybe I saw that somebody's working on it. Maybe that's what it was. Max, I don't know if I'm using your mod or not. I'm still looking into it right now. But just out of curiosity, as a person who's modding the 777, Max, I want to say, first of all, thank you for just modding anything in Microsoft, because people like you, again, are making this sim worth flying. Because there's a lot of planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator that are not really up to the standards that a lot of us flight simmers want to fly a plane. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that mods are getting their hands on these things and trying to make them better is a big deal. In my opinion. Again, Fly-by-Wire, perfect example. The CJ4, perfect example. The Salty mod, the 787 from Heavy. Like, these planes were borderline unflyable, or maybe at some points they were definitely unflyable. But the mods making some of these different things, whether it be just the FMC or it be a flight model, whatever that thing may be. But I'm curious, from Mac's perspective, like what are some of the challenges that you have trying to adjust it, or do you have any issues with the actual coding from the original developer? Is it just hard in general? I assume it's hard because I don't mind. I could never do that myself. But like, what's some of the challenges that make it difficult for you, man? I know it's complicated. Should you buy the Captain Sim 777 because you don't have the 787? Oh, that's a good question. Like, it sounds like you don't have the Premium Deluxe Edition. Therefore, the only heavy jet you have would be the 747. You know, I haven't actually thought about that. I really haven't thought about that. Again, I don't support the 777 project personally. I don't like what they're doing. For example, this plane is equal to the A330neo that just came out recently, the free one. So I personally believe, and again, this is just my personal opinion. You guys can believe it or whatever. I personally feel like this 777 should have come out as a freeware plane. All of them, the 777-200, the 300, and the freighter version. I think it should have came out as a freeware project for the community, but they decided to, you know, put a 777 3D model with the 747 sounds, 747 flight model, 747 cockpit. Like, literally everything about this plane is 747. All they did was change the outer exterior of it, right? So yeah, they put work into it. Don't get me wrong. They worked, you know, I appreciate the little bit of work they put into it, but I just don't feel like they deserve to call it a 777, you know what I mean? And try to sell it to us, because a lot of people just don't know. A lot of people just don't know. So it's my deal to have to tell you, hey, this is exactly what it is. If none of that bothers you, then that's fine, go for it. Handcrafted to Zurich Airport, yeah, that sounds cool. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I'm saying. Like, that's what made me angry when I first posted my video. I was pretty upset, honestly, and offended. The fact that he, you know, he's trying to post planes with 747 physics. Like, it's just not right, man. Yes, Craig, exactly. That fly-by-wire 320 is just the GOAT right now for Microsoft. It is the savior for Microsoft Flight Simulator, 100%. Craig says, actually flying in the background at Halifax. Nice, no. Have a great flight, my friend. Have a great flight. Yeah, Chan Man for rings, you are completely correct, man. Let's see. All right, so let's do a quick test. We're just reaching our cruise level. There she is.
Attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note we only accept credit cards.
And by our lovely flight attendants, our lead flight attendant today is Bacazzato. So big shout out to Bacazzato for volunteering to be today's lead flight attendant on this Boeing 777 today, headed to Dubai. Current flight time, or not flight time, where's it at? The current estimated time en route right now is 2 hours and 22 minutes. So we're doing decent on time. And we're gonna, like I say, we're gonna cut that down a bit. We do have, you know what, let me show you really quickly before we continue this conversation, because we're definitely gonna get deep into these conversations today, and we have plenty of time. We have 2 hours out to talk and hang out and chill. So 2 things I want to do. One of those is turn the music on. That was a great spot to start the song. All right, let's turn it down a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys real quick the flight map, so you guys can kind of, you know, be on the same page with us today to know where we are, where we're going, via Sim Toolkit Pro, completely free application. Man, I promote this thing like they tell me to. I promote it like they pay me to do it, but they don't. They don't pay me at all. So we just took off out of this little island here called Cyprus. If you're not from out here, you probably have no idea where it is, but this is Cyprus. Took off out of a southeastern city called Larnaka. We're already over the water. Matter of fact, we're about to be right back over land, it looks like, I think. Or no, are we out here? Yeah, we're over here somewhere. Yeah. And then right now we're actually flying over Syria. I love the Syria map on DCS World. And then, as you can see, the rest of our flight plan, we're cutting over Iraq, and then over kind of in the Kuwait area, and then down into Dubai. We have ATC out here. We might get to talk to them. Look at them, they're popping up. Matter of fact, the event in Dubai is starting right now. I want to start early, but the actual event time is starting right now. So we're probably to get full staff. You can see already popping up here. We got approach, we got ADIS tower, ground, a second approach. Plus we got center controllers out here to the north. Hopefully we get some center down here in the Qatar, Bahrain, Doha area. So we can get ATC, maybe even Iraq. Maybe get some ATC early. That'd be amazing. So only amazing if the autopilot works correctly, yes, I should say. But yeah, that's what the situation looks like today. That's what we're flying. That's what we're doing. And again, to zoom out a little bit more, we're east of Africa and north of Saudi Arabia. That's the part of the world we're on. But again, flight time from now till then is 2 hours and 21 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this off of the screen. And another thing that we can do, like I said, I was gonna try to cut that time down even more by taking a shortcut through a few of our waypoints. So we'll do that here in just a second. And there's one other thing I want to show you guys. What was the thing? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. All right, let me come back and check at the chat. Yeah, I agree with you, John. I know this is an old comment, but he was saying that some developers, and I honestly believe in this, are preying on people like new flight simmers who just don't know quality, right? And this is one of the reasons why, as a content creator, as someone who has a platform to speak my mind, I make reviews, and I'm very like picky on them. Even the best people, the Toluses, the Flight Factors, the PMDGs, like I gotta be picky with them too, because they make great products, but they also cut corners here and there sometimes. There's places they can improve. And so when somebody comes along, you know, and says, hey, I want to provide you a Boeing 777, for example, and it's not really a 777, you know, it just, you know, it's kind of upsetting that they put the effort they put into, because people are going to buy it. People are buying this plane. People are buying the 737 MAX as well, another plane I don't support. I don't know if there's any mods for that one yet. I haven't looked into that, but again, the community backing it and being able to come back like, hey, we don't like this plane either. This makes us upset as well, but I'm in the hole $20 and I want to make this plane flyable, because it may be a while. Matter of fact, it will be a while till we get a high fidelity Boeing 777, 787, 737, any of that stuff in the sim. So if you can mod it, mod it. But anyways, let me catch up in chat and jump back to the end. Thank you, Kyle Longway. Yes, sir, it is. Yes, it is. So let's hop back in the cockpit real quick. And we'll take a quick shorty cut. Let's go straight to Levec. Yeah. Let's go straight to Levec. Let's see if this is going to work. This makes me nervous. So we want to go direct to Levec. Here's Levec. That's like a few hundred miles away. And we're going to drop that right here. And insert. Let's see. Will it do it? Or will it break everything? Yeah, that's 400 miles away. It's working. It's turning. It's going direct. Haha, oh yeah. Thanks to Salty 747 mod. This can't be your mod. Yours still has all tanks instead of all. Oh yeah, I was gonna look into the mod I was using. Thanks for reminding me. It was taking forever. You know, I'm just gonna use my main computer because my laptop is hella slow. Thank you very much, Aaron Godfrey, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate you so much for coming out, guys. Again, one last time, if you're just joining us, guys, we are 2 hours out from Dubai. Just took off out of Cyprus, Larnaka, in the Boeing 777, cruising right now at 37,000 feet. And ground speed is 522, as you can see right here. Mach 0.84. And so far, we're looking good. We just hit direct. We're going direct to Levec. I remember direct being a big issue with all Microsoft Flight Sim planes a while back, so really glad that that's actually working for us today. Just in case ATC later on does give us a direct. By the way, Dubai International is having a event starting right now. If you guys are available and you want to fly into Dubai is fully staffed. Hey Lizard, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate you so much. And again, we're not using VNAV, by the way. We are definitely not using VNAV. I'm gonna see if we can go a little bit faster. Let's go Mach 0.85. and hopefully it doesn't break anything. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're at Mach 0.8485, going about 90% in 1. EGT is 397, and I guess I'm not signed in. I thought I was signed in. Yeah, I'm still working on getting that page up to find out what mod I'm using. So to kind of clarify, so people were asking what mods I'm using today. So first of all, I'm using a sound mod from FTSim. I think I might have a link. If you type in !FTSim in chat, there might be a link for him, for Ninebot. I think I set it up a while back. I've been using his mods for a minute. So FTSim, using his sound mod. There's another sound mod out there by someone else that I tried, but I didn't like it as much. FTSim sound mod, which is a little bit better for me, but it's not free. You gotta have a Patreon subscription to his Patreon to get it. What else am I using? We're using the Salty compatibility mod. That's why we're able to have the custom FMC in here that comes straight from the Salty mod. So huge thanks, big thanks for that. I hope we have enough. I hope we have enough fuel. I really hope we have enough fuel. What else? We're using a flight model mod as well. Our new friend Max in the Twitch chat, he actually has made one of the 777 flight model mods, but we're still trying to figure out whether or not I'm using his or not. So I'm actually on my laptop trying to find it. Again, I don't have all the links for you guys today, mainly because I've done so much looking, and I've downloaded and deleted so many different mods for this plane already that I haven't been able to keep track of which ones I'm using anymore. So it's definitely a Frankenstein project. It was a Frankenstein project to begin with before we started modding it, and now that we're adding mods to it, it's a whole new animal. So let's see, what is this? Here it is. Flight model fix CS 777. If you're using pilot next to the connect button, it says mode C. Click that and then you are using mode C. I am using vPilot, yes. So you're saying am I not actually squawking mode C? I believe I am. I just clicked it twice. It already had mode C highlighted, but now I clicked it again. And please let me know, guys, if the sound, or not the sound, the music is too loud. Let's go and check on our passengers. With Pack X today. Actually, no, I want to check on them. I want to get some snacks up here. That's what I want. Let me request a meal. Actually, let's do this first. Nope. 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 I want to.
has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed in case of unexpected turbulence.
Oh, you're answering somebody else's question. All right, thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. The Aircraft Channel 5298. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Thank you very, very much.
We hope you're enjoying your flight. We're making good progress here, and we're doing our best to get you in on time.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Co-Pilot. Again, big shout out to our flight crew today. I know we kind of rushed through it in the beginning, but we'll give them the shout outs right now. Our co-pilots today sharing the load with us is Amjad and Jason Brown. In the jump seat, we got two people in the jump seat. So we got Kid named Kenny and Radhivi Gaming. Thank you very much, guys, for helping us in the flight deck today. We got our flight attendant, lead flight attendant Bakzato. Our flight engineer is the homie Phoenix J Aviation. Make sure everything's gonna be working out there in case we need to fix something, you know. Our air marshal sitting in the background, secretly, silently lurking in the shadows, is Midnight Maverick. Yeah, I actually typed your name wrong here. Midnight Maverick. Our gate agent, who will be greeting us in Dubai, is Sassy Gaming, as well as Dorian will be down there waiting to service the plane for the bags. Our fueler is Puerto Rican pilot, and the angry passenger in the back is Simon Weber. People are always asking, is it compatible with Salty? But the problem is, you would need to use his settings in your mod, and that will be stealing, you know. Maybe I should contact him one day. 777 is one of the few airliner I personally also like. Yeah, yeah, that'd be dope. I mean, I think that he would. I mean, I don't know Salty myself, to be honest with you. I don't know how open he is. You know, I know some developers are like, yeah, don't touch my project, don't take my files, don't use anything, right? But I think that, you know, whenever you have that collaboration, it makes the project much better. And if you could incorporate your flight model mod into his Salty mod, right, and almost work together, like, it just makes for a better plane. So I don't know. Definitely reach out if you can. Chief Sim Pilot, what's up, man? Welcome aboard. Just dropped in from a military jet. Nice, man. Alright, guys, we are just flying over Syria right now. Oh, Champion, what's up, man?
Today's meal will be chicken sandwich or salad.
Beautiful. Hi, Champion, serving up the in-flight meals, chicken salad. I'll take it. I like chicken salad. I like chicken salad. So we out here flying over top of Syria. Again, thank you, man, for that super chat donation as well. Almost forgot to thank you for that part. But we flown out of Syria before. It's been a while, but it's definitely an underrated area to fly over. It's such a gorgeous, beautiful area. We can't see it that well because of the overcast clouds here, but you can see from what we can see, it is some very interesting desert rock formations and mountains and things like that. Oh, right. I'm still waiting for my... I'll tell you, my laptop is slow, man. I'm waiting for it to, like, load. And then now, FlightSim.to, for whatever reason, has these freaking pop-ups. I hate them. It's all good, Max. You're speaking perfect English, man. Perfect English. There it is. Gio, what's up, bro?
I'm the pilot in reserve cool.
Yo, that sounds good to me, man. Gio will be our new pilot, or reserve pilot, for not sure where you would sit or where you would be at, but yeah, in case whatever reason we don't make it, Gio's there. Thank you so much, man, for that subject donation, bro, and hopefully you're doing well. I think you're supposed to stream tomorrow, I think. I guess you're probably at work in today, or taking care of the kids, something like that. And look at that, now the clouds are kind of spreading out. We can get a little bit of a look at what this looks like out here. Sweet, 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 sweet. Let's see. All right, so I finally got it open. We are using, let's see, whose name is on this mod? Yeah, I don't think it's yours. It says Donriel Bueno, but I'm definitely down to switch to your mod if you have updated it since Sim Update 6, because the mod I'm using for flight level, or not, for flight model right now has not been updated for Sim Update 6, and I haven't changed it. I mean, I guess it's working. You know, it's kind of hard sometimes to tell whether or not it's working unless you really know the details. Yeah, Donriel 777 200 improvement pack 1.3, and it looks like he does actually have a he does have an updated one in alpha, but he hasn't publicly posted it yet from what I see. So it says improvements and fixes to the plane, corrects AI traffic ground elevation, much smoother custom flight model, correction of weight and consumption. Yeah, I guess that's fuel. Autopilot fixes, cockpit camera fix, change reference speed, new wing flexibility, new tone for more realistic cockpit textures. Oh yeah, I forgot. This mod actually does change the cockpit a little bit too. I forgot about that. Algie 335.
Checking the stream during lunch. Great job, Blue.
Thank you so much for coming through, and thank you for that super chat donation. Definitely greatly appreciate that. And hopefully you have an amazing lunch break. Thank you for chilling with us on your lunch break. Let's hit that wing view for just a little bit. Don't worry, Vlox, I got you. Just hold on a second. We continue reading this. Let's see. Improved autopilot, fixed ground surface bug, updated cockpit textures, flight model improvements, reduced engine power, added new lights, engine thrust changes, improved. There's a lot of changes in here. Autopilot stability, changes in weight, fuel changes, engine power again, corrected cruise speed. So a bunch of stuff. So the mod I'm using, the it's called the 777-200 Improvement Pack, Flight Model Fix plus revised cockpit textures. So it's changed quite a lot of stuff, a little bit more than just the flight model. And yeah, whenever I was like doing research to find out, hey, what mods do I need? This is one of the ones that I found. So pretty cool though. But I mean, I don't know if it's working right now. I guess it is because it hasn't crashed yet. But yes, Max, we need more people like you. If I use yours, be sure to back up your files because yours will replace the original. Good to know, man. Thank you very much for that heads up. All right, Vlox, you were asking me a question. Let me check up on that. So what was your question, bro? Let me find it. Might want to resend it. Tony 2 times, what's up, man? What pic did he post? I'm not sure what picture he posted. You talking about the one with that weird looking helicopter? Because for the last 2 days, I thought that was Microsoft Flight Sim. I really did. So, that was pretty amazing. Okay, here we go. Is the default Captain Sim 777 worth it? No, absolutely not. That's the answer. Vlox. It is not worth it. Oh, out of 10? What did I give it? I thought I don't remember what I gave it in my review, but it was pretty darn low. It was like a 2. I think I'll rate it like I'll probably rate it at 2, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, Max. It's very true. The usual, you know, I feel like when it comes to development, I'm the same way. Unless I'm doing a live stream of something or a review of something, that's when you'll get my best feedback. But when it comes to just like any mod that I download, I usually only give feedback if I have a problem. And I think most people are like that. And it's probably difficult for developers, especially freeware ones, where you don't have like your own forum or nothing like that. Where people be like, all right, well, I put this mod out. Do people like it? And nobody's saying anything except for the doors don't work or something like that, you know? So I definitely feel you on that because I know that I'm definitely guilty of that exact same thing. For sure. How fast are we going? Oh, I'm glad you asked, my friend, because I like to go fast. Let's see. We are going 530 ground speed with a 48 knot tailwind, and we're going Mach 0.85. Matter of fact, can we go faster? Oh, we can go Mach 0.9. Let's do it. Pilot Stud!
Keep it up, man.
What up, homie? What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. You've been killing it lately, bro. We haven't talked in a minute, but you have been killing it. I've been watching your videos and so excited for your channel growth, my friend. Thank you for that super chat donation, bro. It means a lot. And guys, if you haven't heard of Pilot Stud, the champion is here. What up?
Hey, yo. Love y'all.
Love you too, champion. Thank you, man, so much for that. But thank you so much for the super chat donation. The champion is also an OG of the channel. I've been supporting the channel for like ever. So always love it when he comes around and hangs out and talks with us. But back to Pilot Stud, definitely check out his YouTube channel. He makes a lot of videos talking about, you know, upcoming mods and reviews for mods and things like that. So definitely check him out and you know, and give him some love over there. I'm sure he'll probably be streaming sometime soon. But what was I talking about before I got distracted? Pilot Stud and broke my concentration. Oh, speed. That's all. Yeah, we're gonna go fast. I'm gonna go fast. We were going Mach 0.85 a second ago, but now we have decided that we want to go faster. So we're gonna try to go Mach 0.9 if it'll let us. And I don't know if we. I think we're already maybe going as fast as we can go at the moment. But we'll leave it there and we'll see what happens. Normally, they can fly up to Mach 0.89. Very cool. Yeah, these babies are fast. How far are we now? Yeah, we're just under 2 hours away now. So we'll get there when we get there. Until then, guys, we're hanging out. If you guys have any questions for me, again, if I've missed your question, I do apologize. I am, and the same with a lot of other streamers, we're juggling a lot of different things in the background while we're streaming. You can see me right now looking all over the place. I have this massive TV screen out here. Matter of fact, you know, I think it might be a good time for a setup tour. You guys want to see a setup tour? You guys down for that? Oh no, Tyler Levette says you bought the Premium Deluxe Edition, but you don't have the extra planes, and they're not in your content manager. That's a big problem. You might want to contact Sobo about that, because you got ripped off if you're not getting the planes. I love the 777, guys. Like, in general, like as an aircraft in real life, I definitely love the 777. I get to see them pretty often at work now, taxiing in and out. I think I see a United 777. I see a Qatar Cargo 777. What else? There's a few other airlines that fly 777s in and out of Houston. Max is saying that they don't use full throttle on takeoff. They use 90%, but depends on the weight. Keep that in mind too. I think most planes don't use full throttle. I just freaking hammer it up because I don't actually know. So, but good to know. I love learning about like how it's actually supposed to work, because there's a way that I do it, and there's a right way. So I love getting feedback from you guys in the chat, letting me know, hey, this is actually how you do that. So next time I'll hopefully remember not to, you know, just throw the throttle full forward. Yeah, Craig Davies, this is why we don't use ATC for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like, I know that you want to use it because you want to have some interaction in the game, but sadly, as it is right now, and as it's always been on every flight sim, the in-game ATC has never really worked very well. It would be nice if somebody would develop a better system, like a third-party better system, because for whatever reason, the developers can never get it right. Logan, what up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, man. Let me catch up in chat. Will I ever retry my flight to O'Hare? We fly there pretty often, so we'll probably eventually get back over there. I don't have any plans in the near future to try to make up for that flight we lost yesterday. That was a big letdown. I was really looking forward to doing that flight yesterday from Minneapolis to Chicago. We've done it flight before in reverse, I think. We've done it before in reverse. Can you send me a DM on Discord? Let me get it open. I don't think I have Discord open. I don't have Discord open. You wouldn't believe how much things you need to set in the files to make it fly right. If you only have some input like speed, roll rates, thrust, all engine specific things, it's so much stuff your brain will explode. I can't imagine, man. This is why I'm not a modder. Honestly, sometimes I want to be able to mod things, and I still would like to make some scenery at some point. But yeah, like if you want to change things like flight model and, you know, the things that really make the planes do what they should do, you really got to dig in deep. You really got to dig in deep. Turn it down just a little bit. Yeah. Not easy, man. So a lot of respect to you, my friend. A lot of respect to you. Craig says I will always assume you're doing it wrong. Seriously, if ATC tells you to send to 10,000 feet and you're like 1,000 miles away, it's definitely wrong. I'll tell you that much. Look at these low mountains down here. Where are we now? We're flying over. We actually just crossed over into Iraq now, guys. We are now flying over Iraq at 37,000 feet. I love the drone camera. I absolutely love it. Am I into firearms? I don't have any, but yeah, I would say yeah, I'm into them, but I'm not like super into them. Like I don't like study them or like collect them and stuff like that. Like, but I would like to get one. I just haven't got around to that yet. But yeah, in Texas, it's a free state, so you know we can own a bunch of stuff. Yeah, right now we're flying over Saudi Arabia. No, sorry, Iraq. Headed to Dubai, guys. Headed to Dubai. Did I know the Cricket World Cup is going on right now in Dubai? I did not know that. No wonder we have a full flight today. No, it's all good, Max. I love that you love it. Rick Astley.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Thank you for singing for us. That was amazing. That was probably my favorite comment or super chat comment of the week so far. Thank you, my friend. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna something and hurt you. Yeah, thank you, man, for that super chat donation and that making me smile there. Appreciate that so much. But again, Max, man, you can chat all you want, bro. We can talk about it, man. Seriously, I know that you probably don't have many people to talk to about it, but it's all good, man. Send it, bro. Send it. But again, appreciate you guys who are modding, making liveries, making flight model mods, making compatibility mods, whatever you're making, guys. It's amazing. Did I drop off of VATSIM? We shouldn't have. Let me see. No, we are still connected. We are still connected. Deuce Legend. Yes, this is a 777. I look at Gatwick on Flight Radar 24 on 26 left. Looks like a bit of runway maintenance going on there. Oh snap! I can't look right at this second. I'm gonna check it out a little bit later though. Sizo, welcome to the stream, man. I'm trying to catch up in chat right now. I'm sorry, I'm like way behind. Let me catch up. Yeah, again, so where we're flying to and from where, it should say it on the top of your screen. We're flying from what's it called? Larnaka, Cyprus to Dubai. This is actually a real world flight. One of the reasons why we're doing this flight is this right here is a real world Emirates 777-200 flight from Larnaka, Cyprus down to Dubai. I think I do this flight maybe a couple times a week. Yes, the Phoenix A320 is coming, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I think it's gonna be an amazing mod. Yes, I do agree. I'm caught up. I'm at the end of the chat. Yes, in real life, it is nighttime in Dubai. We were actually back a few hours. When we get there, it might be. Let's see. Where's the sun? Okay, yeah. When we get there, the sun will probably be like on the horizon. Maybe. We're an hour 45 out. Have I heard anything else from the Quality Wings 787? They seem like they just disappeared. First of all, I hope they didn't. But yeah, we haven't heard anything else. But from what I hear from other people who are Quality Wings fans, is that that's kind of how they work. They announce they're going to do something, and then they don't say anything else about it. They just put their heads down, they get to work, and then you'll probably hear about it maybe very close to release. So I'm assuming that they're still working pretty hard on that Quality Wings 787. I'm really looking forward to it because I've always wanted to have the Quality Wings 787, but I'd never had P3D, right? So yeah, I've always wanted it, so I'm happy and excited to see it come to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Frankfurt to JFK, nice. Oh, I need to change my Twitch Nightbot. It still thinks we're flying to Chicago. And my laptop is so slow. Yeah, I agree. I think it is the way it should be as well. I think like if people were like asking like a big developer like Quality Wings, for example, if people are like, hey, so are you gonna bring the 787 to Microsoft? I think they should freely be able to say, yeah, we're working on it, but it's gonna be a while, and then they don't have to say anything else. Like they don't need to say anything else. They don't have to say anything else. Like it's not their responsibility to say anything until they're ready to say something, right? And some developers just work a little bit differently. Like their marketing plan is like, hey, let's stay in people's mind until it comes out, right? And some, keep building the hype for 2 years or whatever that may be. But then some people, like Quality Wings, are like, hey, we told you we're gonna do it, and now just wait for us to finish. You know what I mean? So is either of them wrong? I wouldn't say that, but I think a perfect example is the MD11 project for X-Plane 11 that was announced like 2 years ago, and we were like teased about it, thinking it was coming out soon. Now that's a difference. If people say it's coming out soon, I don't think they should say that unless it's actually coming out soon. Soon doesn't mean a year. Soon doesn't mean 2 years. So as soon as like next month, something like that. Yes, there are no contrails. Again, Captain Sim has not updated this plane at all. Like it came out, I think there might have been a couple like updates to fix maybe a couple bugs here and there, but they haven't done any changes to it. So anything when it comes to like it's probably not gonna have tire smoke. It's probably not gonna have APU heat haze. It's not gonna have any of that new stuff that came out since this release is not probably gonna be on the 777 unless some other third-party mod goes and says, hey, I'm gonna add it to the plane. But yeah, it's sadly that's the way it is. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Like they're probably right now as we speak working on a reskin of a 747 looking like a 757. That's probably what they're working on right now. So I know they have a very popular 757 in P3D, I think. Yeah, soon means tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, PMDG is similar. I mean, I like that PMDG gives us updates like almost monthly-ish. Just to kind of like, hey, like, come on, guys. Like, we really want this really bad. Like, give us something. Give us a screenshot, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the helicopters too. The helicopter physics, like the native helicopter physics. But I'll say this, the modders and that, like I feel like this whole stream should just be about modding community appreciation. Because I wouldn't be flying this plane if I were not just appreciating the modding community. But also like the helicopter stuff. The helicopter mods. There's people already putting out great helicopter mods. Like multiples, like 5, 6 new helicopters out there for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and Microsoft doesn't even support helicopters. Like, how do you figure that out? So we're not expecting to see helicopters until late next year, probably. Like the developers said they're still in the early phases of helicopter development for Microsoft, so it's pretty crazy. A DC-10, yeah, DC, yeah, that's the same thing as the MD-11, right? But yeah, man. What mods am I using again? I'm using FTSim sound mod for 777. I'm using the Salty compatibility mod for the Salty 747 FMC and interior systems. I'm using a 777 improvement pack that adjusts the flight model, some of the interior texturing, some other stuff. Those are the main mods that I'm using. I think I'm using maybe 2 more other ones that I can't remember. But just basically a bunch of different mods. It's Frankenstein the heck of this plane. Currently, Call of Duty Legends wants to know where we're flying now. We're still flying over Iraq. We'll be over Iraq for a long time. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and show you guys a real quick look at the map while we're en route. I love this view. Let's see, we want the left wing or the right wing? Or that one? Let's do that one, just for a little while. Alright, let me give you guys the map here. Sim Toolkit Pro. So here we are. Probably have to let the dog in here in a second. So we just flew over Syria. We are not just. We've been in Iraq for a little while. We're flying direct to waypoint somewhere over here, over Iraq, And we're gonna be in Iraq pretty much until we get to the water. Yeah, I don't. Is this a country here? I don't know if this is a country. Is Kuwait a country? I don't know. But either way, we'll be flying over Kuwaitish area, and then it's out here. We're an hour 42 out. It's Marquis. Hello, welcome to the street. And yeah, we're looking good. We're going as fast as we can right now. So far, plane is performing. Well, I should say the sim is performing pretty well. I haven't had any bad stutters, or it's running pretty smooth FPS wise. My settings is, you know, I haven't touched them in a while, but pretty much everything is set to high end, except for my clouds. My clouds are set to ultra. That's a province of Iraq. Thank you for clearing it up. Is 6,503 kilograms of fuel enough to get you 1,000 miles? I have no idea. You know, one thing I'm looking forward to, I was watching just yesterday one of the Q&As that Asobo and Microsoft were doing, talking about this next Gold Edition update. So Sim Update 6 just came out, which is great and all. But there's a Gold Edition version of the game coming out. And if you already own Microsoft Flight Simulator, apparently you get all this stuff for free. This is going to include the F-18. Really the only thing that I heard that I actually cared about, to be honest. I don't know what else is coming except for as an F-18 and some other stuff that didn't catch my eye. But apparently the F-18 will be able to fly at beyond Mach speeds, and it's supposed to be possibly a sonic boom effect of some sort happening. What else is happening? It comes out in early November, I think. Maybe is it next week? I don't know. It's in November. That's all I know. Something else. Yeah, I have to probably look it up, find out what else is updating. But I'm excited about the jets, and the reason why I'm excited about the jets is because so far I have been unimpressed, honestly. Like, you know, I have fun, you know, because, you know, the jets in Microsoft Flight Sim is all just for fun. Like, you can't kill anybody, you can't shoot anything, you can't blow anything up, you can't even make smoke come out the back and do like aerobatic stuff. None of that exists. Oh yeah, Reno is happening too, the Reno air races. And so that's why I haven't really been that excited about the fighter jets in Microsoft Flight Sim, because I've been ruined by DCS World. The F-14 has a sonic boom too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't actually flown that plane in Microsoft, have I? No, I haven't. But because Microsoft has finally made their first, right? Because there's been other mods, right? You know, other people making mods for jets, but this is the first native jet, which is going to come with jet-like physics and a lot of jet stuff, right? Like, for example, again, the sonic, like probably a better sonic boom effect. The actual HUD, which looks like crap right now in the sim, should actually be decent, hopefully. That's my hope. There's smoke on the MB339. Okay, that must be an update, because when I flew it earlier, it didn't have that. But yeah, so a lot of these things that that we know and love about jets should improve all the other mods. So the mods that exist now will hopefully get updated with the new tech that the F-18 is coming with. I don't know if they're going to release the carriers too. I know that they're dropping the F-18, the same one as the Super Hornet coming from Top Gun, but I don't know if they're going to include the carrier with that, because we're still waiting for the actual Top Gun movie to come out, for the official Top Gun pack for Microsoft Flight Sim. Well, we're supposed to get a replay mode, or some version of a replay mode, in this next edition as well. So we'll see how that works out. But, you know, honestly, I would love to be able to do, like, I feel like the one thing you could do really well is you could do air show stuff, but that's only if you could have smoke effects, and if you can be close enough to other planes, which I think as I was watching and listening to that update from Asobo, is because of the Reno Air Races DLC, they're gonna allow you to fly a lot closer to each other, and I think you can even make contact with each other. Like, I think it's actually be collisions now with other planes. Now, I could be wrong, but I think there is gonna be collisions now on other planes. And so with that, I think they're also bringing that to regular multiplayer too. And if you can do that, then you could actually do some pretty cool formation flying with people. Because my biggest issue right now, formation flying, is that once you get to a certain distance from each other, where you want to be close, like close, but when you get to a certain distance, you disappear, and it's obviously annoying. So yeah. Hey Sim, kid named Kenny, I think is who it is. I'm not gonna watch the. Am I gonna watch the video? Maybe we could watch the video. I see the video you sent me though. I definitely want to check out those seasons. And then also, Josh just reminded me that we will be flying DCS World tomorrow, revealing a new F-16 livery made by Aviation 360. And then tonight we got the Blue Experience still, so that's still happening. That's still happening. Yeah, we're all screwed if collisions will be online now. So I think that's what, maybe I did misunderstood what they said, but I was like, huh, because I know in the air racing mode with multiplayer you can make collisions, and if you crash you like reset or something like that. But I think they're also bringing that ability to regular multiplayer also, which I kind of hope they do. But at the same time, you know, I hope it's a toggle to turn it on and off, because there's some times when you want it on and I'm sure there's times when you don't want it on. Like, it would be horrible if somebody flew into my plane right now in the middle of this flight, or like what if you're doing a long haul and somebody's like, hey, I want to join this streamer or this person doing his long haul, or I want to go intercept airliners in the new F-18 because I have that now and I can go Mach 2. And they're not good at flying in formation, so they clip your wing, and next thing you know, your autopilot disconnects and you're going to crash and burn into the ground. And the worst part of that is that you're not even at your computer, you're at your sleep or something, right? Like, that would be horrible. But so I hope it's a toggle. That's what I hope. Yeah, I don't like that there's no collisions right now, or at least not the ability to have it. Or at least, like, maybe have no collisions, but don't just appear like you do, right? Like, I maybe, like, still allow us to just see each other, even if we go through each other. That's pretty cool, Craig. That's pretty cool, Craig. You did a mini display in your Spitfire doing aerobatics around Hawaii. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's all fun and games until a little citation swipes your little Cessna before takeoff. Yeah, yeah. It would be cool if they also added wake turbulence. That's gonna be probably not gonna happen. But look at my scenery. Like, it's like weird. You can see it loading in and out. Where are we? What is this massive lake we're flying over? I don't know, go to the Google. So you guys like that that camera from the A340? I gotcha. Check this out. We got the camera too. I think Emirates actually has a camera like this, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, boy. Sick. No problem, Max. We'll talk a little bit later, man. Take your time, bro. We got time. Is the 777 worth the money? No, it's not. Not in my opinion. Not for me. For you, maybe it is. Oh, somebody asked for a cabin tour. I got you, bro. I almost forgot. What mod do I use for the IRS stuff in the 777 with the Salty mod? Yes, I'm using the Salty compatibility mod. There's a special mod. There's a special mod. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Special mod for... Why is this backwards? Okay, all of my controls are inverted. Hold on. There's a special mod for the 777. It's called the 777 Salty compatibility mod. So that's what I'm using to do everything. Let's try this camera view. The old being weird. I always have to deal with it. I can't. Okay, this is, I gotta think backwards. Think backwards. I can't go that way. I can't go over there. Oh my god, I am freaking out. I don't know if I can do a cabin tour because maybe we can go from the cockpit. Let's see if it'll let me go back there. Donut!
Hey Blue, it's me Donut. I took a trip into your DMS and sent you something. I took a little trip last night.
Sick, man. I'm definitely gonna check that out, man. Just give me a second. I'll pull up Discord. Oh my god, I am very confused on how to walk around. Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go. Cabin tour. Alright, first things first, cabin tour. The 777-2, well, I think each of them, actually, you know what? I think there might be a compatibility mod for just one. Like, I think the same one works for all 3 versions. I think the flight model mods, though, those are specific to the variant of 777 you have. Does that make sense? Alright, guys, so this is first class. Looks very nice. Again, I think the modeling of this plane is just, when I first saw it, I was just like, wow, this is amazing. So walking back here, gonna taste, oh, okay, say hello to our flight attendants in there. Got the food, got the cokes, got everything. Now nothing is clickable back here, but can look around. What is that? What the heck is that? Oh, it's a blanket. It's a blanket. Very cool. Alright, I'll keep walking back. This is I guess this would be like what, business class. And then through here, this is where you go if you ain't got a lot of money. This is where we all sitting right now. Yeah. Yeah, this plane is overwhelming in the visual department and underwhelming everywhere else. But yeah, man, I love. And this is the thing. Like, this is the thing about this plane, guys. It really does make me excited about the possibilities of the future of Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know what I mean? Because Captain Sim did a good job on something, right? They did a good job on the 3D modeling, on the detail of the cabin, and that's the main thing they did. And even the exterior is done pretty well as well. Why are you going down? Why are you falling? Get up. Get up. Alright, I'm very confused with my buttons right now because everything's inverted, so sorry guys for tripping over all the seats. The peasant aisle, oh my god. Take a look out the window. One of my save views right here. Okay, we'll back up. EMGT Vlogs, welcome to stream, my friend. We're doing pretty well, man. So far, so good. Cruising at 37,000 feet over Iraq right now. Central Iraq. But yeah, just the thinking about, like, imagine when we get some of the, you know, this is just the beginning, you know. The mods like this are just the beginning. We're gonna get our favorite planes in the sim eventually. And they're going to be great quality. And we'll have a very good competition between X-Plane 12 and Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm curious because we keep talking about X-Plane 12 versus Microsoft Flight Sim, but you know, P3D, I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon either. But I am curious if they're going to actually continue to develop that and make like another, like an actual version that's better than the last, because every time P3D comes out with a new like V 1.5, what you have to pay for it, right? I think, yeah, it's like their updates are so just small, like in my opinion personally. Like that's why, I mean, yeah, I want to try P3D mainly because of the planes that they have. Thank you, Duke, so much for that subscription, bro. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Duke, you're amazing for that. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. But yeah, I mean, if you want to get into P3D right now and get all the amazing mods, you're gonna pay, you know, $1,000, and that's not an exaggeration. All right, I'm done with the cabin tour. My mind is frustrated. Go back to the exterior tail, horizontal tail cam. Yeah. P3D survives because of the hardcore FSX people, and obviously a lot of those people are the developers, the PMDGs, the Quality Wings, the A2As, all those people who keep releasing stuff over there and updating things. There's no first class, just business, then premium economy, then economy. Okay. Is that how Emirates does it too? 'Cause you know Emirates does things classy. everything is no expense has been yeah. Everything is big and bad over there. Tyler, you just bought the CRJ and hope it's worth it, bro. It is worth it. I love the CRJ. Reezy, thank you for the subscription and welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate you very, very much. Good to see you. But yes, the CRJ is definitely worth it, man. You got to work for it a little bit. It's a bit of a learning curve, figuring out how to fly it, because it's not an airline. It's an airliner, but it's not like your typical airliner. But it's definitely very satisfying to fly. That's what I was saying. I think Emirates is all first class. Like Emirates economy is probably like the rest of our first class right now on any other airline. Seriously though. I don't know, man. X-Plane 12. We'll see. We'll see. With the new environment that they got coming, we'll have to see. The biggest downside for X-Plane, and mainly for people who haven't been playing X-Plane for a long time, is the ortho. Microsoft, we can fly. We can, like, if I want to do this exact same flight in X-Plane, for me to really enjoy it, I would need to have like all of Iraq, all of Syria, and the whole island of Cyprus in ortho. That's gonna cost me a good 200, 300 gigabytes of space just for those 3 countries for this one flight, and that would take me a week to download probably. But the fact that I can hop a Microsoft Flight Sim right now and do the flight and have all the scenery for it, you know, it's amazing. So that's gonna be the biggest, I think, comparison between 12 and Microsoft Flight Sim, is that right there. Am I gonna get X-Plane 12? Heck yeah, I am. I definitely will. Yes, we do have a special guest today for the Blue Experience. I don't know if XP has mentioned it. I haven't even talked to him much. It's been a busy week. So I don't want to say who it is unless he's already said it or unless we've agreed to announce it. I haven't even made the thumbnail yet. I need to work on that when we get done. But it's gonna be a good show. Looking forward to it. All I'll say is we have a real pilot. This person we have on the show tonight is a real 737 pilot. He flies currently. He's flown the 757. He's flown the 767. I believe he's flown the different variants of the A320 during his career. He is now a captain, so very experienced. And I think he's also possibly an instructor as well. And he likes cars. It's my kind of guy. So that is. Did he say who it was? He did. He said already. Okay. Well, there it is. But yeah, looking forward to talking to him. Got to meet him in person for the first time at Flight Sim Expo, and we're like, you know, we need to have him on the show. Had a lot of good conversations. He's given us a lot of great advice on how to fly the 737s and things like that. And in fact, he was in our stream yesterday. Now listen, Tyler, you can do longer flights than CRJs. There's a CRJ that parks at the gate right next to mine at the Houston airport that flies from Houston to Toronto. That is like a 4-hour flight. It is long, and they fly a CRJ 900 for that. That is a real world flight with Air Canada right now. It's probably gonna fly in and out today. It's like two or three flights a day that they do. Pretty long for a CRJ. So you don't have to only do regionals. You can do, you know, across, you know, you can hop from side to side of a country. You can go. It has a decent distance on it. You're not gonna do any long hauls, obviously, but yeah. Just Flight and Sims, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. But regional hops is really fun to do because you get to fly. Because when you do, you know, I guess the big airliners, because a lot of times what happens is you're, like, I find myself having this issue recently where when I'm flying airliners in the US, which is where I fly the most when I'm not streaming, I tend to fly to the same airports. I tend to fly in and out of Atlanta, in and out of San Francisco, Denver. Like, those are my main airports that I fly out in and out of a lot. Because for one, I have good scenery in the airport and around the airport. I get decent frames. I don't fly in JFK or LAX a lot because I get horrible frames. That's the only reason. But I would love to fly there more often if I had a, you know, better system. But yeah, I find myself flying to and from those locations and between over and over. But if you fly regional, you can fly from the same airport as well, but you get to hop and do the smaller connection legs that flies to some of the smaller regional airports, where you could also have some great approaches and scenery there too. Yeah. So we had actually originally a different plan for the podcast tonight, and it changed like last night. So. Yeah. Have I been to Dallas in real life? Yes, I have been to DFW. In the sim, I've been there also. How do I like working around planes? I love it, man. It's one of the favorite jobs I've ever had. I haven't had a whole lot of jobs, but one of my favorite jobs I've ever had is working on the ramp at my local airport. It's been a lot of fun. I think, you know, obviously my favorite part about it is just being around the aircraft, being able to hear them, see them, you know, be able to, you know, during downtime just sit there and watch planes land. You know, my employee parking spot is on the parking garage, where you can just stand up there and just plane spot, right? So those are some of the perks, not including the flight benefits, right, that I like about it. So I've really enjoyed it. For me, it really doesn't matter the conditions that much. Like, I don't mind working at night, don't mind working during the day. You know, it is hot here, but I still don't mind it. But yeah, so far I'm loving it, man. I definitely really like it. Thank you, Elias. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you guys are interested in my music playlist, you can get your hands on it yourself. Take a listen to it anytime you want. Type in !music or !. Yes, just go with that one. I don't remember what the other one is. There's another one too. Type in !music, and that'll give you my Spotify Blue Games stream playlist. You can probably search it on Spotify too, if you want. So I have two of them. The one that Nightbot will give you is the one with the lyrics. I also have a second playlist that is all instrumental music for whenever I'm just in that kind of mood, you know. So I have both, but I definitely like them. I need to update it. I need to add some more songs to it. I'm using Epidemic Sound, so that means that I'm able to actually, you know, stream this music without getting any copyright issues, anything like that. Now, if you want to stream the same playlist or the same music, you're gonna need to have your own Epidemic Music account and have that linked to your YouTube or Twitch channel in order to actually get that benefit. But obviously, you can listen to it anytime you want if you're on Discord or something like that. So let me know what you think. The sun is setting though as we're en route. We are how far are we now? Just over an hour away, so we're making really good time. Again, that event is going on in Dubai. They're fully staffed right now. Let's take another look out there. Decawatt LSR, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arroy family. And speaking of royal family, Max, welcome back, my friend. Yes, we're still in the air, thank God. Thank God we're still in the air, man. Let me see. Let me grab, when I find my mouse, there it is. Let me grab one more look at the map. As I said, we're at 1 hour 16 minutes out, flying over Iraq still. And you see all this green area represents where ATC is controlling, mainly like the sensor controller level. But down over here in Dubai and looks like Qatar, Doha as well, It's fully staffed. So again, if you guys are free, and if you don't want to fly my flight, you know, my flight is just under 3 hours long. But if you want to fly into Dubai, I know it's a very popular location. This is a great time. Let's go ahead and zoom in on it, see how many people we got in there. Not like crazy busy, but it's like a few guys flying in on the ground right now. But as long as we don't get delayed, no crashes, we should get in. The event ends in, what is that, 2 hours? 2 or 3 hours? I think it ends in about 2 or 3 hours. It's only like a 3-hour long event. So it will not be on all day. So if we get there in time, we should get ATC. If we come in late, we get nada. Nada. So that's the flight update. I should play Butter by Swiss. I don't play that because that's his thing. That's his thing. I don't want to take his thing. Let him have that. Aviation 50, you're in Dubai right now, like in real life? Or are you flying in Dubai right now? Let me know. Let me know. Tunes, welcome back, man. Hopefully you're doing well, bro. Hopefully you're adjusting well. It's the new flight sim lifestyle. No problem, Max. Enjoy your lunch, dinner, or whatever time zone you're in. I did kind of promise earlier a setup tour, so let's do that now. We're gonna hop in the cockpit. Matter of fact, we're gonna hop into the jump seat area back here, and then yeah, I love this view. And what we'll do, my friends, is we will grab the selfie camera and we'll do a quick setup tour. Matter of fact, before we do that, let me go grab the dog. All right, let me go grab the dog. We'll turn the music up, enjoy the sounds for the next 30 seconds, and I'll be back.
And you called out crying. You said our love was worth dying for. Yeah, that's why you keep on trying. But I'm really not moved by your tears no more. Yeah, she said if I can't have you, baby, then nobody else ever will. Yeah, because you've been driving me so crazy. I just hope that this love is for real. Yeah. She wanna hold me down and never let me go. You're moving way too fast. We need to
all right, I'm back. Yeah, I like this song.
Yeah, I understand that you like me. Like, what a thought though. Rejection is a
Hard pill to swallow.
If it's love, then let it be. Cause if you force it, you gonna end up with
Your heart broke. Hey, all right, let me see if I can get the camera up.
The rain don't come in November.
Selfie cam on the way. There it is. Bam. Okay, so Donut, what up, man? Real quick setup tour. Very quickly. Can you guys see everything all right? So if you look on the floor behind me, see if this will reach. Let's see, blue. What's up? Come here.
That's why she keep on trying.
This is the original blue. He doesn't want to close, but yeah, that's my dog. His name is Blue. So as far as the setup, I'm gonna move this backwards. This is my setup. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. But on the left, I'll start from the left. I have my laptop. This laptop is what I use to manage stream things. Yeah, like to watch it back and stuff. So like YouTube Studio here with the chat. I got my Sim Reef over here. I got my Restream, my Sky Vector, my Nightbot, all that's there. Over here I got my iPad with my Navigraph charts on the iPad stand. It's got my phone here. And then here's my, show my camera. So back here I have the Canon M50. It's a DSLR camera, mirrorless. And I love it. It gives me that really cool background effect. And what actually gives me the effect is this lens, the Sigma lens right here.
worth dying.
It's very sick. Up here we got our Blue Yeti camera.
And she keep on trying.
You guys can see that right with the spit guard. I don't really need that. I don't really spit that much when I talk. We got an arm back there that connects to the back of my desk. You see behind my desk got the lights, the LEDs underneath. Yeah, there they are. LEDs under there. Very cool. The same ones I got in the back. Whenever I moved here, I bought a whole new set of LEDs. They're the exact same effect, just yeah, different brand. What's next? We also have the camera sitting on a little tripod, little gorilla grip thingy-majigger. Which iPad version do I have? I have it's the iPad Pro. I don't know. I don't actually know what version. It's not the new Pro. It's the old iPad Pro. I also have the ring light here. I only have a 2-light setup, so the light here has a stand on it, and I have a light back there with a longer stand on it. I only have one monitor. Well, technically one monitor right here. It's only 1080. Let me turn the music down. It's only 1080, so it's not 4K, nothing special, not even 1440. So that's why we stream in 1080. This is all I got. This is it. On top of there, you can see I got my track IR. That track IR connects to my head. This thing right here on my headphones. Speaking of headphones, these are wireless, made by Razer. I do actually have an affiliate link for those. Did you know? You guys probably don't know this, but I am actually an affiliate of Razer. Yeah, it's crazy. I also have a keyboard, very super crazy basic. I don't have a Razer keyboard. I need to get a Razer keyboard because this is a super basic one. What else? So a monitor. Okay, here's the fun stuff. We got our yoke here. The honeycomb yoke. As of recording this video, my favorite yoke available right now. We'll see if Thrustmaster can change my mind in the near future. But yeah, this is. Did it just zoom in? Did that just happen? Yeah, please don't mind all the cords in the background. It's a nightmare. Over here on the right, is this gonna reach? Yeah. On the right, we have our radio panel and our brand new, just came in, was it last week? Honeycomb Bravo throttle, fully compatible with Microsoft Microsoft P3D and FSX. So very nice. You guys have been seeing that all this week already. Been really excited to get my hands on that and try it out. So that's the main part of my setup. Down here, I also have my Xbox controller. This is what I use for all my drone cameras. It's wired. It's just basic. It's not even like a fancy one. It's just like I bought the cheapest Xbox controller I could find. I was like, I'm using this for my drone camera. So that's what I use. And my actual PC, again, please ignore all the horrible cord management down here. See, can you guys see that? That's the inside of it. And yeah, I mean, it's not much to see. It's just a big black box with, you know, very powerful technology inside of it. But this is made by Main Gear. I didn't build my own PC. They built it for me, but I told them what I wanted in it because I'm just not. I wasn't interested in building a PC by hand. I know there's a big satisfaction from that, but yeah, I just wanted a PC that worked and worked well, and that's what they got for me. What am I missing? Did I miss anything? My mouse is just a basic mouse. Matter of fact, when I first got my PC, I was using a knockoff Apple mouse. Yeah, it was horrible. Oh, my other camera. So on the other side, you guys can see, if I can get this any farther. I think that's as far as it's gonna go. The other camera, I got on a basic Amazon tripod with the light sitting right behind it. And that's it. Oh, and over here, yeah, so this is actually kind of like, not a new addition. This is, again, when I moved here into this house, the house I'm at right now is my dad's, my parents' house. And he already had this massive TV in here. It's actually a very nice TV. And all I did was just plug HDMI into my computer. So now I'm able to use both of these screens. That's why you see me looking up, because it's like right there and it's massive. So I didn't move it. It's already mounted to the wall, and I didn't want to mess with it because it's not mine. So I would like to I would prefer to have like a actual proper second monitor like on my desk down here. I feel like that would be more beneficial. But But yeah, that's my setup right now, and I'm loving it, honestly. Again, I'm super thankful and happy to have what I have, and looking forward to using it. That's why we're still been using the Bravo throttle so much, because I've been trying to learn how to get landings and smooth landings at that with it. So that is our Blue Games, what do you call it, setup tour for today. What's up, dude? What's up, MJ True DK? Does the flight control replay cost anything? Yes, it is a payware add-on. I don't remember how much it costs. I do have a link down in the description if you guys want to see more about it. But it is payware. There's a free one out there too. I haven't used it. I know a lot of other people use it. But since I have tried this one, it has been my preferred way to do my replays on Microsoft until Microsoft gets a native one. And even then, I don't know if the native one is actually going to be good. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it'll replace the need to buy one. That's my hope. But we'll see what happens. Man, I love the way the clouds look during the sun setting. You can see the shadowing of the clouds on the other clouds. Jared Abraham, this is the Boeing 777-200 originally made by Captain Sim and modded by many modders, and we're using a very heavily modded version of the Captain Sim 777. Where did I get the radio stack? And is it functional? For this plane, it is not. But if you saw my stream yesterday and the day before, I did get to use it in X-Plane. It worked perfectly fine. It does work in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but certain planes, certain mods, it's not compatible with. And so far, it seems like this mod it's not compatible with. But I got it from Amazon. I do again have a link to all this stuff in the description if you want to learn more about it. But yeah, I got it from Amazon. Got it like really quick too, like in 2 days. Jennifer Salmon watching during quarantine. Oh no, are you sick? Did they get you too? I hope you feel better. Oh, you're Infinite Flight Pro on your mom's account. Well, tell your mom hi. And either way, if you're on quarantine, you must be sick. So hopefully you're feeling better, man. Or if you're not sick, hopefully you're staying unsick. You're staying healthy out there. Yeah, that's sun setting on us, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. We're flying out of space next. Let me catch up in chat. I know when I was doing the tour, I wasn't reading chat. You hate console controllers. Yeah, the Razer keyboards are pretty expensive. That's why I don't have one. And I don't get any kind of discount, I don't think. I might. I have to look into that. You need to keep track IR in really good condition. Yes, that is true. The track IR, this thing here, is very flimsy. It's all plastic. It's not very strong. If you like roll your office chair over it, you're gonna break it. If you throw it around too much, you're gonna break it. So there's been many times I thought that I was gonna have to buy a new one. Thankfully, I haven't needed to buy one yet. But yeah, it's been pretty nice. I definitely love having it, man. It's definitely the best alternative to VR, in my opinion. There are other free head tracking options, but they're still, even if they work, they're not better than track IR. My master caution on. Yes, it's been on since forever. It's a bug with the 777, I believe, where it just never goes off. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with the plane. It's just, uh-oh, hold on a second. Speaking of nothing being wrong, YOLO left and right. That's not good. How far are we? Or we're exactly 1 hour away. We should have plenty of freaking fuel. Like, I put double the amount. Yeah, we got 36% still. Like, I put double the amount that we needed because I knew the fuel burn was going to be off. So I think we're all right. I think it's looking at a different tank. How am I able to fly on VATSIM? Bro, keep watching to the end. We'll see. I'm about to try to prove that it's flyable on VATSIM with a bunch of mods, but it may not be. I'm hoping. This is one reason why I'm not using VNAV today, because I've proven myself earlier that it does not work. VR is becoming so advanced that you don't see the company surviving. What do you mean? Oh, Track IR. I don't think so, honestly. Here's the big thing, Track IR versus VR. So I have a VR headset back here. That's one thing I forgot to show. That's back there behind me in the setup tour. But the thing about VR is you can't do anything else while you're in VR. Like, you're only doing what you're doing. If you're using Track IR, like if I'm using Track IR right now, you know, we're flying right now. I can take the thing off, go downstairs, go eat, come back, whatever. But when you're, or even text, you know, text my phone, I can go over here, go my laptop, you know, watch YouTube videos, stuff like that. But I can't do that in VR. When you're in VR, all you can do is that. That's it. And if you're flying like an airliner or doing stuff that takes longer to do and you want to kind of just look away from the action, you can't do that. You can't multitask in VR. So sounds good, Tyler. Bro, let me know what you think of the CRJ. I want to know your opinion, Tyler. You've waited this long to get it. I want to know what you think. I got this office set up like a dance club. Yeah, man. With all the neon. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I gotta set the mood lights. Track IR, it's like $100, $200 right now. It's like half the price of VR. I think it's like half the price. Maybe less than that. You know what? Let's do some Googling. I was also kind of wondering, like, I wonder what I want to get next, like, for my setup. Because I kind of feel like I'm at a point right now where I'm like I said, very happy with what I have. There's just, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. There's nothing necessary to my setup. Everything's working, nothing's broken, right? Unless something were to break, it'd be a different story. I might want to replace that thing. Like if my Track IR broke tonight, I'm definitely gonna be buying one tomorrow. That's something that I've been using for so long that it's hard to go without it. But other than that, I can't think of anything else that I really feel that I want or need flight sim wise. Besides the software and planes and things like that. So maybe it's time. Oh no, that's the thing. I'm not spending a lot of money on that anyways. I'm saving money right now, so it's not like I'm just throwing money at flight sim stuff. So that's another part of the story. $169.95. Thank you, Craig, for a Track IR. That's not bad for, that's, the price has never changed. One thing I love about Track IR is the fact that even through all the shortages of stuff going on through COVID, the price never changed. The availability may have may have changed, or you can't get them, but they're in stock, I believe now. So here's my thing that I wonder. We've had a pretty much perfectly smooth flight, right? My passengers are neutral. They're only 75% happy. Why? I'm going to talk to them some more.
Hey, what are the odds you guys could bring us a snack, please?
Alright.
You had VR, but you refunded it because it hurt your eyes. Yeah, VR is not for everybody either. VR is not for everybody either. Honestly, even for me, when it comes to like first-person shooters or any kind of VR game that requires running around, it does still, even to this day, get me very dizzy. And I can spend 2 hours straight in VR. I know because I've done it with the VR headset on, sweating in a hot room. As long as I'm doing like a racing, like I've done racing, like on iRacing, there's long races that you do. Actually, no, I think I've done like 3-hour-long races, all in VR. Now flights, I can't do that because I have to come out. Like if I'm, yeah, I can't stay in VR that long doing flying. For one, especially if you're just cruising, there's literally no reason to sit there in VR. No reason at all. Nothing to do. But yeah, when it comes to stuff, when it comes to running around in VR, I still get kind of motion sick. Not as bad as I used to, but I have to know my limit. If you guys start getting cold sweats, you know, feeling dizzy, getting a headache at any point during VR, you need to get out and take a break. Matter of fact, you're probably done for the day. But yeah, the flight attendants are supposed to be handling all that stuff. I don't know how to feed them myself, the Pack X people. Let me see. Manage careers, view records, view awards. No. Donuts with another 20.
Blue, you forgot to tell the passengers there's donuts in the galley.
I did. I forgot to tell the passengers there was donuts in the galley. Everybody on this Emirates flight, you get free donuts on Donut. Thank you for that super chat donation, my friend. Donuts available for everybody. The best kind. Matter of fact, in chat, let me know what your favorite type of donut is. Is it Krispy Kreme? Is it, you know, some random donut shop on the corner? Those are usually the best ones. What else? What else we got? What else? The Shipley's. I'm not sure if you guys all have Shipley's. Dunkin' Donuts. I don't think they have good donuts at all. That's my personal opinion. Yeah. We can see chat says Krispy Kreme or Duck's Donuts. Never heard of that one. You can see the Canadian coastline from 700 miles. Wow, that is crazy. Speaking of 700 miles, it's we are actually just flying. We just flew over Kuwait a little bit ago, and we should be talking to ATC soon. Yeah, Kuwait City is right off our right wing, and we're getting some lightning down there. Those clouds, man. Ay, ay, ay. We said bon. Sugar glaze. You know my favorite type of donut, personally? My favorite donut is blueberry glaze. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. It's different donut shops call it different things. But I know it's the type of donut that's basically a blueberry muffin donut. That's basically what it is. I love that one. My favorite one. My second favorite is regular glaze. And my favorite type of donut is donut holes. I don't know what it is about donut holes. It's like everything that you love about a donut in a small form. I feel like I probably eat more donuts in whole form than a full donut. You only had Krispy Kreme one time from a little stand in Heathrow. Best glazed donut you ever had. Wow. Wow. Oh, CRJ already, so Tyler said he already loves the CRJ and he just bought it, bro. I'm so glad you like it. I really am so glad you like it. Charles, what is the ETA? ETA to OMDB? Dubai is 50 minutes. We're 50 minutes away. They have Duck's Donuts in San Diego. You were Ubering near Hobby Airport. That's Houston Airport. And there was what? And what? Krispy Kreme was next to the fence. Nice. Is that what you're trying to say? Bavarian Cream Field is your favorite. I haven't had that one. Is the Logitech rotor pedals worth $60 more? I don't know because I don't have them. I've never tried them, so I can't say, honestly. I try my best not to give my opinion on things that I don't own. Unless, you know, I immediately think of the A340, how I have a very strong opinion about that. But none of my opinions have to do with how good the plane is. It's just that it's not for me. Am I at 80,000 feet? Oh, Channing. I mean, we're at 37,000 feet. Brian Ortega, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know if Captain Canada's streaming today. I'm not sure. I know I checked out his stream yesterday, and the that beautiful Q400. Oh, I can't wait to fly that. Yeah, there was definitely a lightning strike just now. You were not blinking. Yeah, we just recently here in Houston started getting Krispy Kreme donuts. My dad, he's a big fan of Krispy Kreme because he's from North Carolina, which I don't know if it started there. I don't know where it started, but either way, they have a bunch of them there up and down the East Coast of the U.S. And he loves them. That's his favorite donut place. And we had our first Krispy Kreme donut like on the other side of town, and he drove all the way over there just to buy a massive box of Krispy Kreme to eat them for the whole week. I was like, did you really drive all the way over there just for some donuts? But yeah, he did it multiple times. Now we have a few more Krispy Kremes in the city, and there's some that are much closer now. There's actually one right next to IAH now too, Houston International Airport. So I like them too, honestly. I grew up on a place called Shipley's Donuts. Now, I don't know if they're an international company or even if they're a national company, but at least here in Texas and Houston, we have a lot of that type of donut shop. It's a decent franchise, and I've always liked theirs. Theirs is different. Like Krispy Kreme has this really smooth glaze donut. It just melts in your mouth. Oh my god, I want donuts now. But Krispy Kreme is more of a flaky donut. It's still glazed, but it's flaky, and it's good too. But it's I have to say honestly, I think Krispy Kreme is a little bit better. All right, we got the beep beep from VATSIM. We're finally getting somebody to talk to. We've been flying by ourselves for 2 hours. So now we got ATC. They want us to be on 135.2. Let's see if this plane can handle it. Let's go down here and jump on 135.2. I have to stay away from donuts. Donuts are dangerous. You'll gain a lot of weight eating donuts all the time. Alright, 1352. Let's make sure we're getting audio. Emirates 116, flight level 370.
Emirates 116, hello sir, identified level 370, continuous flight.
Continuous file, Emirates 116. Alright, he did not give us a squawk code.
Radar, hello, Lufthansa 2 Alpha Kilo request IFR to destination Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, wow. It's always kind of cool hearing.
2 Alpha
Kilo, hello sir, it's always cool hearing other people online. You know, it's just kind of cool knowing, hey, there's a guy on the frequency in my area flying from Dubai to Frankfurt. Like, just to know that they're there. Just a very interesting dynamic, I feel like, of the sim. I work at a Class Bravo airport, James. Am I using the default honeycomb profile in honeycomb? Default profile for honeycomb? No. I customized it. I started with default, but I've customized everything on here now. It's not super custom though. It's like mostly default. Only thing I think I changed was maybe nothing. Actually, I don't think about it. You know what? Maybe I am using default. I think I am using default profile. What I customized was my throttle. There is a profile, like you don't have to do that when you get the throttle. It comes with its own profile by default, and I think it's also a way to import profiles too from other people. Haven't figured out how to do that yet, but I went ahead and made my own so that everything can kind of be where I want it and the way I want it. Shipley's is terrible. I mean, I wouldn't say it's terrible. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's terrible. Did I see the Thrustmaster Boeing edition? Yes, I saw that Flight Sim Expo. It was pretty cool, man.
064, confirm back to cockpit.
You know, I haven't heard the sounds on the Q400 yet. So here's the thing: is even though I said that I watched some of Captain Canada stream for the Q400s. Also some other people who've been streaming the Q400, but I haven't watched the whole stream on purpose because I still want the plane to be fresh when I get it and when I get to look at it. So I don't know what it sounds like at all. I haven't watched anything that had sound yet. I usually watch like the beginning or the part where they're like turned off or in cruise. I think I heard the cruise sound, but that was it. So I'm trying to keep it fresh so that I can still kind of have my first impression of it and not be influenced by other people. I tend to do that for certain things that I'm looking forward to or I plan to, you know, review or something like that. So, but I'm really looking forward to it. From what I saw, man, the freaking toilet flush is in that thing. Come on, that's a new standard, man. Every plane from now on has to have a flushing toilet. PMDG, if you're watching right now, you need to have a flushing toilet in it. Flight Factor, when you're working on that 777, we need to have a flushing toilet in the working laboratories. That's my, I'm gonna start saying it everywhere, any plane that comes out. I'm like, but does the toilet work? I'm not talking about just opening the door. Lamar, you just landed in Dubai with 120 feet per minute in an A350. In an A350. See if I can beat that. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot to ask, my friend. I'll try my best. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So we can get a wing view of the sun setting. Uh-oh, what did I do? Why is this not working? The heck? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, there it is. Tyler, are you asking me? I thought you should know the answer to this. I do not have my PPL yet. I wish, man. I can't wait to say yes to that question. I have a long way to go until I get a PPL. Amjad's going from Paris to Beirut in an A340. Very nice. Have I ever played P3D? Not. Yes, at Flight Sim Expo 2019 was my only time that I've ever flown with P3D. That's because they had a setup there that I tried out, and honestly, it looked pretty good. But you know, obviously, I was using somebody else's setup, and they had all the good-looking stuff out there. So I was like, man, this is amazing. So it was pretty cool. But for me to get that in my home sim, it's gonna be, for me to get P3D at home at the quality that I want personally, it's gonna cost me quite a lot of money. It'd be pretty, have to dig pretty deep down into my pockets to get that going. So I'm probably gonna stay away from it for now and kind of see where Microsoft goes and X-Plane 12 goes. Tyler, you're about to go on your first flight for your PPL. You might have started a little too young, but better early than never. Nah, bro, you can never start too young. Nah, Tyler, don't let nobody tell you that, man. The earlier, the younger, the better, bro. You will, you'll definitely not regret starting early or starting young. But visually, is P3D as good as Microsoft Flight Sim? I would say no. From what I've seen, even from some of the streams and people who have all the add-ons, I still think even at its best, I don't think P3D looks as good as Microsoft. That's my personal opinion.
Fox 5620, Emirates 110.
Bro, nice, Wazair. Finally got your hands on the TCA add-on, bro. Congrats. I'm telling you, man, if you have the TCA Airbus throttle from Thrustmaster, when you get the add-on, it's a whole nother level. See, like when I had the throttle by itself at first, and I was like, this is kind of cool, right? It was cool. I liked it. I really did like it. It was nice having like a Airbus throttle, like something that kind of looks like an Airbus. But when you add the add-ons to it, having the flap lever and the speed brake lever and all that stuff added onto it, it finally feels like a complete throttle. Before, it kind of feels like it's missing a lot of things. Does it look as good as X-Plane 11? P3D, I would also say no. I think that P3D, when it comes to lightning, holy crap. I don't know. Personally, I think P3D can look great, but I still don't think at its best it looks as good as X-Plane 11.
About 5 minutes off cockpit. Lufthansa 779 approved.
Yeah, man. Hopefully someday Tyler will be flying us around on a 777. Might be a little ways from now, but you know, it definitely happened. The airlines are hiring like crazy. Matter of fact, they are trying. I learned from somebody that they are trying to lower the hour requirement to get into the airlines because they need pilots that bad. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But guys, just chilling, watching the sunset with some techno music. Can't get better than this. Simon, Adrian, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, honestly, if you get, I'm actually personally working on getting a second throttle, TCA throttle, so I can have 4. And honestly, at that point, I might get the A340 because there's not many other options of things to fly Airbus-wise with 4 throttles. So I think it'd be really cool to have the TCA throttle doubled, to have 2 throttles in the middle, right? To make it have 4 throttles, I should say, and then have the flaps and stuff on the side. Like that would be sick. That would be pretty cool. So honestly, if I get that set up, I'll probably buy the A340. Like that'll probably be the tipping point for me to get the 340. Is just to be able to use that. And then obviously, if an A380 comes out, I'll be flying it with that. No idea how long we're gonna be waiting for the A380 from Fly-by-Wire, but yeah, a 4-engine Airbus, I can dig it. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys are really enjoying the A340 right now. Again, I don't have it personally. I'm waiting for the Q400. That's my baby. That's what I'm waiting for. Hopefully it runs well on my machine. But that's what I'm waiting for. I'm more of a regional flyer than a long hauler. I do plan on hopefully doing an actual long haul at some time in the next couple months. So we'll see about that. Sadly, we're gonna miss out on Cross the Pond this weekend. If you guys don't know what Cross the Pond is, you just missed out. It's a huge Cross the Pond event happening this weekend on VATSIM. You can still actually fly in and out of some of the departure and arrival airports, I believe, if you're going somewhere else. Yeah, just keep your eye out on the VATSIM map this weekend because there's going to be a lot of people flying crossing the pond. I believe XP72 and Geo will be joining them out there in the A340. There's going to be a ton of A340s in the sky this weekend flying cross over to the UK. It's going to be crazy. If you were to give me $550, would I be able to build a PC that can compete with a $950 setup and system? If you gave me $550 and you want me to build a flight sim setup, I will buy an Xbox. Yeah, because $550 is not going to be able to do anything, honestly. You're not going to be able to get a quality setup. Yeah, even if you can't even get a GPU with $550. So, yeah, if you gave me not just me, but if you had a $550 budget and you want to make a flight sim or get a flight sim setup, the best direction you can go is console, because you're not gonna be able to afford an actual PC. Now, if you make it 1,000. Thank you, AJB Star, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. For 1,000, you could probably you could get a PC for $1,000 that can run flight sim. You're not gonna run flight sim at 4K. You're not gonna run flight sim at above 60 FPS. Thank you, S Slayer, for the host.
Virgin 801.
Make sure it's not me. Thank you, Slayer, for the host. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you for that support, my friend. Thank you for hosting the stream. But yeah, you can get a PC or a laptop that can run Microsoft Flight Sim, X-Plane, anything. But you're not gonna be.
We'll be starting our in-flight meal service.
Yeah. Wait, just now?
Back for our menu, as one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order.
What took her so long to start meal service? We just send it in like 10-15 minutes.
And we'll be over shortly to assist.
So yeah. It's this hobby is quite expensive, guys.
Agent 801, sir, you are flying into RVSM airspace. Can you climb level 450 or descend to level 410?
That's not us.
Okay, go down to 410. Virgin.
How's the weather been for Microsoft Flight Simulator since update 6? Turbulence has been a bit of a roller coaster on occasion. So for me, this is my first flight actually. Believe it or not, this is an actual.
Emirates 110, report your MAC number, please.
This is my actual first flight on Microsoft. Ooh, that lightning is crazy. Oh, Microsoft since Sim Update 6, and I haven't had any weather issues at all. Look at that whole lightning.
110, report your MAC number, please.
It's going nuts out here, man.
MAC number 5620, Emirates 110.
ABJ Star, does the 777 still have 747 systems? The answer to that is yes. But wow, lightning is going nuts. But I'm using a bunch of mods that is adjusting that, right? So it's changed the flight model. It's changed the supposed to change the fuel. I don't know if it did. But it's supposed to change a lot of underlying systems that it's taking from the 747 to make them match up to the 777 a bit better. So I'm using quite a lot of mods today, guys. So this is not just the default Captain Sim 777.
Maintain a MAC decimal 83, sir.
Yeah, so my PC personally, to be 100% transparent with you guys, my whole setup, right? Not just, oh, okay, hold on. When I say that, I didn't have all this stuff when I got my PC. So my whole setup, and what I mean by my whole setup is my actual PC, my monitor, keyboard, mouse.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, my budget was $2,500. That was my budget. I was like, all right, I'm getting a new PC. And my budget is $2,500. So within that $2,500, this was 4 years ago now, and I got it on a Black Friday deal, by the way. So $2,500.
To destination Frankfurt via flight plan route level 360. After departure,
now I feel like if I were to get a PC now today, it might cost me even more. To be honest with you, prices have gone up a lot.
Destination Frankfurt is 5, flight level 360 flight and route. Power to Alpha departure or runway 29 right. And we expect climb flight level 360. Walk will be 1102. Oscar Echo India Mike Charlie.
Oscar Echo India Mike Charlie, read back correct. Report minute for push and start.
Wilco Oscar Mike Charlie.
You now fly with the VKB stick, and you won't go back to plastic junk ever again. How does a VKB work, man? I've been wanting to try them out. I really have. It looks like a very good quality piece of hardware.
Welcome back.
It might as well be a golfer. Yeah, true. That's nice. Yeah, this hobby is probably just as expensive as golfing. My PC, I had it built for me. I picked all the, I customized what I wanted in it. I told them what I wanted to use it for, and they had their recommendations. So I told them I wanted this, and that. And
very good evening.
so they included it. And honestly, I have a 1080 Ti, and to kind of age my computer, 1080 Ti was the best there was at the time. I got disconnected. What happened? I don't know why. Alright, we're back on.
450.
Cockpit view, yes sir. This is really annoying, this little warning caution light. It's so annoying. Alright, how are we doing on field? We're good on field. We're gonna make it on field. And we're gonna have to find out where our top of the descent is.
Copy arrival information.
Because it's not gonna show us on here.
Ready.
Yep, Dubai nights. We'll be landing in Dubai at night.
Ready? Yes, sir.
No, 1080 Ti is still a good card. It's a great card, actually.
You're clear for book.
A great graphics card.
For arrival for ILS approach runway 29 right.
But yeah, it's over time, better stuff comes out. And what the thing is, as better hardware comes out, the software is also cranking up to match the hardware as well, you know? So it's pushing the limit more and more. There's so many people talking over each other. And so eventually you may want to upgrade. That's why I always tell people, if you're going to buy a new PC, get the latest, greatest you can get, because the better you get now, the longer you can wait to upgrade. If you get the bare minimum today, like if you get the minimum specs for Microsoft Flight Sim today, it might last you a couple months until next sim update. You know what I mean? But if you get the best you can get, like my man Gio got a 3070, right? He's good. He's set for like 4 or 5 years maybe. Let's hope. So yeah, if you have a decent, like for example, like I have a 1080 Ti, and it's not the best, it's not the latest, the greatest anymore, but it runs. I mean, look at my sim, it's working pretty good. So it's not on top of my priority list right now to upgrade my hardware, and I have other things to focus on.
Roger that.
Yeah, if you built your PC right before Microsoft came out, or actually before COVID, then that was the peak best time to buy a PC or PC hardware for sure. Because right after that, COVID hit, all the prices jumped up. Nobody could find nothing. Crazy. But I will say that Black Friday is right around the corner, and even though there is a shortage on a lot of things still, a lot of companies have been preparing, and prices will still probably drop for a lot of things you're gonna want to get. So I don't honestly see graphics cards, at least not the new ones, going on sale. But probably a lot of the older ones that are still good are probably going on sale this Black Friday, and PCs and stuff like that. Benny, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. It's going pretty good so far, man. We are only less than 30 minutes out now from Dubai. The sun is setting on us on the right wing. Matter of fact, it's pretty much gone. And I don't know if we can see land yet. Yeah, I think we can just barely see. Unless that's the horizon. Yeah, I think that's the horizon. Can't quite see land just yet, but we're pretty close. Dubai Nights is popping right now. ATC is live, top to bottom, full coverage.
My destination is Mehrawan.
And again, to remind you guys, just joining us, we took off out of what's the name of that place? Land something with the L. Somewhere in Cyprus. Took off in Cyprus, headed to Dubai. Mods, I'm using FT Sim Sound mod, using Salty Compatibility mod. I'm using a what's it called? Flight model and cockpit texture improvement mod. And probably some other stuff that I can't remember to make this plane flyable. Yeah, the AP was weird, and this plane doesn't really work too good. You gotta start it a few times to get it to stay on. Even with the mods, it does that. Yeah, my favorite sunsets are Microsoft Flight Sim sunsets. There's no flight simulator out right now that has better sunsets. Now, honestly, X and Viral used to have some pretty good sunsets back in the day. I haven't seen it in a while. I used to really like X and Viral sunsets. How long until the top of drop? I would say maybe less than 10 minutes. And make sure you guys listen to ATCs in case I miss it. Bro, my 1080 Ti got some miles on it. If you want to speak about miles, I have put this card to, oh yeah, I mean, I do everything with this computer. Video editing, rendering 3D graphics and animations, like I do that, yeah. Flight sim, you know how many times we got the blue screen? Matter of fact, yesterday's crash, I still don't know what caused it. That's kind of weird how like the ground is lit up, but they're mountains. That's definitely not right. But yesterday's crash was weird. We had 2 flights planned. Our first flight went great. Second flight, getting ready to push back, start the engine in the B777 on X-plane. And all of a sudden, my whole system, not just Microsoft, sorry, not just X-plane, not just OBS, like my whole computer just like went into a seizure, started flashing. And my screen came back, and you guys were like, what happened to the stream? Rip stream, black screen, all that stuff. And I was like, dang it. And then OBS crashed right after that, and then X-plane crashed, and then everything started crashing, and I had to force restart my computer because it was kind of hung up. And I was like, dang it, man. We had such a good flight. How long does it take to set up a stream? It depends, man. I've been working on this one since yesterday. It depends. I mean, if you mean like just to get it going, like it don't take long at all. It's very easy. But I like to have a thumbnail ready. I like to have a flight plan ready. An idea of what the heck I'm doing. You know, that's usually what takes the longest. Is those 2 parts right there. Is thumbnail and what the heck am I doing. And sometimes getting the actual stuff you want to fly or add-ons or scenery to work, that takes a bit of time. Like find like, all right, let me find a special livery for this plane, and you gotta find the livery, and then you find the livery, and the livery doesn't work because of sim update 6 or something. Like that's the kind of stuff that happens. And then you're like, all right, well I can't fly that livery, so let's go find a different livery. And because I'm flying a different livery, I'm changing my flight plan because that airline doesn't fly to that location. You know, so that's kind of stuff that I deal with, trying to find out where I'm flying, what I'm doing. But that part of the process is usually what takes me the longest when it comes to setting up or preparing for my next stream. It's like, all right, where are we flying? What airline are we flying? What planes, what add-ons are we flying? Are they compatible with the latest update? Are they working? You know, that kind of stuff. I wish the interior lights were on. The plane does have nav lights. Very tiny ones. There's a left light. The logo light is on, as you can tell. And then the right wing light should be on, I assume. It also has the strobe lights and a beacon light. I think it's just in a kind of awkward transition right now, where it's like coming from daytime to night. And just now, being able to see just the hints of the Dubai lights in the back, in the distance. Where is the right nav light? That is missing. Huh. The left light worked, the right light's not on. Yeah, it's gone, like it's not there at all. Why am I getting pinged from ATC? Did he try to tell me something? 1352. Was he trying to talk to me? Oh no, shut up for a second. Emirates 116, we're here.
Emirates 116, descend and maintain level 250, speed on conversion 280.
Down to a flight level 250, Emirates 116, and then what was the second part?
Speed on conversion 280.
Alright, speed on conversion 280, Emirates 116. Alright, down 250, and I think what he means. Maybe you guys can clarify, what does that mean? Speed on conversion. That's what he's telling us to do. So is he saying like when we get to... Let me see. Look at the chart if it says anything like that. There's no... I don't know what that means. Let's just do 280 now. Maybe he means conversion from Mach to speed? I don't know. after transition altitude. What's the transition altitude out here? Okay. Okay.
Emirates 130 now, ready 50.
Transition altitude out here is 15,000 feet. He's only cleared us to 25.
And Emirates 130, contact Emirate radar.
I think he means going from Mach. That's what I'm thinking he
150.
means.
Have a nice landing, sir. Goodbye.
Because he hasn't cleared us down to 15K yet. Let's get the ATIS for Dubai to find out what runways are landing on, so we can get planned early. Hopefully there is an ATIS. Cool. Let's see. Dubai International Airport. Information Foxtrot. Unit H1700. Departure runway 30 right. Arrival runway 30 left. I knew it. Airfield surface, blah blah blah. 6 knots, very blah blah. Okay, so they're landing on the other side of the runway. So we need to switch.
Alpha Kilo identified. Continue climb level 380.
Gonna have to give us vectors because my current flight plan does not go. Like my arrival is for this. Is not for the 30s. It's for the 12s. Yeah. Does VNAV work? No, no, it does not work. Not at all. We're descending manually. One of those cool. Total fuel 22,000 pounds. Yeah, it is dark. It is so dark. It is so dark. Is there a cockpit light? Dorm light? Just for you guys in the stream. Usually I wouldn't mind flying in the dark, but keep it real with you guys. We need a brightness in here. Oh, can you get the 777 for free? It is not free, so you can't. Nice. I have a 1660 and it runs really well on X-Plane with the 340 at Paris. Pretty sweet, man. That's good. That's good. That's real good. Alright, guys, stand by for a second. I need to answer a phone call.
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Taiwan ground, very good evening. Taiwan radar, very good evening. November 777 Alpha Sierra. Holding short 29 right.
November 77 Alpha 777 Alpha Sierra, hello sir, and stop.
Alright, I'm back. Flight attendant called. What are we doing? Did they call me? I don't think they called me. What are we doing? We're descending. That's what we're doing. Alright, the arrival thing doesn't match up. So, get to arrival. We want 3. They're landing runway 30 left, right? Yeah.
Emirate 116, contact Emirate radar 132.150. Have a nice landing, sir. Goodbye.
132.150. Emirates 116. I think that's what he said.
Lufthansa cargo 334 runway 200.
I hope that's what he said. 132.15. That sounds wrong. Alright, let's try that. Hope it's right.
Camera 851 when ready, descent level.
Yeah, that's right.
Good level 12 now.
Alright, let's kill the music here so we can hear.
Okay, when ready, descent flight level 200, speed level. What was that point? 12 now. Speed level 12, thanks. Let's say for 1.
Emirates 116 is descending past flight level 270 for 250.
Emirates 116, you're radar, good evening, you identified, expected VUTEB 3 Charlie arrival.
I will expect the VUTEB Charlie arrival for Emirates 116. I don't know how to say it. I have no idea how to say it. How do I say it? Let's grab our other arrival. He's changing us up. This is where we really put this plane to the test. Can it handle a busy VATSIM airspace with changes?
If you can expedite the descent, you can possibly expect a straight.
So we're changing our arrival and our runway. Again, the runway that they're using in Dubai is not 12 as we were expecting originally. They're actually landing runway 30 left. So I'm gonna click here. Gotta change to the VET-23 Charlie. And then ILS 30 left. Execute that. Let's see what happens. So our flight plan. Cool. So now we're going to Orsar. And it looks like it is actually going to take us where we want to go.
BBED144, contact Dubai arrivals, call center only 124.9.
So it doesn't. Okay, hold on. It doesn't show us here the correct altitudes though. We actually need to be at or below 12,000 at VUTEB, and then 230 knots there. And I don't think he continued to clear us to descent. He just said to expect that arrival. We'll stay here until he tells us we can descend. And we're at the transition. We go 280 knots now. There we go. Got real quiet on radio. There we go. All right, cool. So plane. I was a little concerned about this earlier. The plane actually descended and leveled off at the altitude that I wanted it to. I used like some other method before doing a test flight, and it like never stopped descending. It was like, all right, you want to go down? I'll take you down.
Emirates 116, when ready, descend altitude 10,000 feet, Dubai QNH 1015, be level VTEP.
Down to 10,000, Emirates 116. All right, let's continue down to 10,000. It's so quiet when he's not talking. All right, vertical speed. Do 1500. We got plenty of time to get down. ETA. I mean, we're almost there. We're descending now. ETA is, it says 11 minutes, but it's more like gonna be like more like 15, 20 with traffic and vectoring and stuff like that. As far as our Pack X are concerned, our expected arrival is in 26 minutes. But we should get there much earlier than that. So we're good to go. Passenger satisfaction right now, 84%. Let's get those passenger signs turned on.
Descend 11,000 feet, QNH 1015, level 5, VTEB, Golf Alpha November.
Emirates 851, contact Bahrain 123.1.
This is gonna be a fun approach. I can't wait.
123.1.
I can't wait. Landing in Dubai at night is gonna be sick.
202, contact Dubai arrivals, call sign only 124.9. Good day.
And I also have Orbix's Dubai City Pack. That's gonna be so cool. I can't wait.
Lufthansa 202, you air it up.
Go ahead, Lufthansa 202.
Lufthansa 202, call sign only, Dubai arrivals 124.9. Bye-bye.
Arrivals 124.9, Lufthansa 202. Bye-bye, thanks.
But yes, people keep asking in chat, what mods am I using? Again, I'm using a bunch of mods. Again, I don't have a list because I've had to download and delete so many different ones that I wasn't able to keep up with which ones I was using. But I know for a fact I'm using the FTSIM sound mod. I'm using the Salty 747 compatibility mod. You can find all that on flightsim.to. Not the FTSIM one, but the compatibility mod. That gives us the FMC capabilities down here. I think Salty might adjust to autopilot. I don't really know what all Salty does, but it takes the Salty mod and puts it inside the 777, so you can fly it like a 747. But then there's also the flight model mod that I'm using called Flight 777 flight model, and cockpit texture improvement mod is what it's called. And that actually does a bunch of stuff. It does like what it says. It changes the flight model, changes some of the fuel burn. It changes the autopilot in some different ways. It changes a bunch of different stuff. So that's what I'm using. And so far, I mean, I've proven right now that we've been able successfully get this far. I mean, we haven't landed yet, so I'm not going to give us any credit until we get down on the ground. But so far, we've been able to do that, you know, at least that much. But will I recommend it? No, I still don't recommend it. I don't recommend it because I don't support this project, but I do, again, support the community that has modded it to make it at least flyable for those of us who have already bought it, thinking it was going to be great. I should get some floodlights on. I already have some floodlights on. I don't have them all the way bright. I just have them like halfway bright. What is this one? Overhead CB? That mean? What does that mean? I mean, that's bright enough. Pretty darn bright. Oh, look, a plane on our right. Why is he so close?
Emirates 130, call sign only to Dubai arrivals, 1249, good day.
1349,
I left the PFD. Oh, this one? Oh.
For November, you can ignore the restriction of 11,000 feet at VUTEB, but continue your present descent rate if that's possible, and report your call sign only to Dubai arrivals, 124.9, good day.
That's how they say it, VUTEB.
124.9, call sign only.
What if we turn off the dome light?
Thanks for flying, buddy.
And leave those on.
Qatari 1400, when ready, descend altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1015, be level VUTEB.
When ready to send 10,000 feet by VUTEB.
I want to get this top one on. How do I turn that one on?
Qatari 1400, that's correct. Report your present indicated airspeed.
You know, I almost flew Qatar today.
We're now maintaining 300 knots.
Thought about it.
Qatari 1400, Roger.
I like that, but I prefer just to use the regular floodlight or dome light. Wait, no, here it is. Flare shield. See, that looks like. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Something like that. That looks kind of cool.
Other station that was calling UA radar, report your call sign, please.
I can dig that. Oh, no dome.
Qatari 36, UA radar, were you calling?
Just that right there. Yeah. We'll do that for now. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
UA radar, good day, you are identified. Continue descent, altitude 10,000 feet, Dubai QNH 1015. You can expect VUTEB 3 Charlie arrival.
What did you ask fixing?
1015 and
you just updated Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thank you, CTSFO Red for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, man. It's good to see you. But 50 things. You are trying to update Microsoft Flight Simulator to 120 gigabytes, and it's at 800. So it's at 85. Yes, that is normal. That is normal. Or no, hold on. You're trying to update to 120.6. Gotcha, and it's 85 gigabytes. Yes, that's normal. Every update is massive. Yep. Sim Aviator, what's up, my friend?
It's an altitude of 10,000 feet, and it's level at VUTEB.
Talking to me?
10,000.
Yeah, we need to send a bit faster.
And to confirm, sir, I need you to read it back. Be level 10,000 feet at VUTEB.
Because we're not going to make... Is VUTEB right there? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, VUTEB is right there. T-Rex out. We got to lose 5,000 feet and... 5 miles. So that'd be 5,000 feet per minute. But Cinevier, good to see you, man. How you, man? How you doing, bro? How you feeling? I guess that's how you pronounce it, VUTEB.
Thank you.
And we're gonna want to be at 230 knots. That's what this chart says. Right now we got the speed brakes fully out. There's VUTEB right there. Making a left turn. Should be Lavak next.
Emirates 110, UA radar, good evening. You are identified. You can fly now direct to position Gibib.
Yeah, I have to be honest, right? Like, the salty mod
Emirates 110.
makes this plane
Emirates 110, expecting VUTEB
flyable.
Charlie arrival.
It does. Like, none of this would be possible without the salty mod at all.
Emirates 116, report your speed to Dubai arrivals now, please, on 124.9. Okay.
124.9, Emirates 116. Thank you, good day.
Sorry, 490, request to flight level 270 as the cruise flight level.
Saudi 490, roger, climb flight level 270.
Is it 1246, right?
Saudi 490, I need you at an even level actually. Do you want 260 or 280?
That's what you said, right? 1246, and make sure. No, it's 1249.
Roger, climb maintain flight level 280.
Yeah, it was definitely 1249. That doesn't exist. There's a mod that changes that. Captain Sim definitely didn't change it. They haven't done anything. There's a mod that changes to show only 2 engines instead of 4. Approach Emirates 116 is 10,230 knots.
Emirates 116 by arrival, expect Alice approach runway 30 left, information, Foxtrot is current QNH 1015.
Alright, we got Foxtrot and we expect runway 30 left for approach, Emirates 116. Alright, cool. Can we keep descending or do we stay here? I think we stay here for a while. Alright, speed brakes, so we'll take the speed brakes out. And again, now we have finally met the restriction out here. So we need to be at or below 11,000 right now. We're at 10,000. We need to be at 230 knots. We're at 230-ish knots. So that's close enough. Matthew Carrillo, welcome to the stream. We can see we got Sharp up ahead of us. We'll get the land lights on.
Lufthansa 202, maintain speed 190 knots until 70 ME, then 160 until 40 ME.
Maintain 190 until 70 ME and 160 until 40 ME. Lufthansa 202 established.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be beginning our descent shortly. We're trying to do our best to make sure we bring this thing nice, smooth, and on time for you folks back there.
And Dubai approaches Midjet 5.
Sir, yes, sir.
Midjet 5, passengers.
Apology for that, sir. Our flight control issue has been rectified. We are good to go now.
Rectified. What a word.
Midget 5, roger. Turn,
oh no, Craig just crashed the sim.
Descend unrestricted altitude 4,000 feet.
Heading 270 degrees and...
Alright, guys. We have gone quite a long ways today. And I am hoping only that we can land this plane without any issues on VATSIM. You can see...
Alright, 116, descend unrestricted altitude 8,000 feet, speed 230 knots.
Down to 8,000, Emirates 116, 230 knots.
Arrival, good evening, Qatari 1400.
Alright, down to 8,000 feet. Again, he doesn't want to go any faster than 230 knots, so it's 1,500 feet per minute there.
Qatari 1400, Dubai arrival, expect Alice approach runway 30 left, information, Foxtrot is current QNH 1015.
And let's put the QNH in. 1015, now I'm thinking about it.
Qatari 1400, maintain speed.
Alright, so runway 30 left for approach. So let's go ahead and grab that chart too. Now that we have a short break in the action and make sure that that is also matching what we see here in our RadNav page. So 30 left, ILS is 111.3. That is in there.
Dubai Tower 119.55 Quebec.
Please also store any carry-on items, either in the
119.55, Lufthansa 3.
all Wi-Fi related tasks, and still any larger
Midjet 5, turn right heading 330 degrees, clear ILS approach runway 30 left, report established.
Heading 330, clear for the ILS, runway 30 left for Midjet 5. Will report when established.
Alright, so far so good. 8,000, we're level. Take a look outside, we see these city lights coming into Dubai. Airport is down there on our right.
Golf Alpha November, descend unrestricted altitude 4,000 feet. Correction, descend unrestricted altitude 5,000 feet.
Down to 5,000 feet for Golf Alpha November.
Golf Alpha November, speed 210 knots.
There's Dubai over there.
Golf Alpha November.
That's Oryx City XP, or whatever they call it.
Turn right heading 210 degrees.
Probably not XP, that'd be X-Plane, but Oryx. Oryx, whatever they call it, the Oryx City Pack.
Midjet 5, speed 190 knots.
190 knots for Midjet 5.
Amjad, you took off.
Dubai approach.
There's no controllers or ATC near you. Can you go take a shower? I mean, you know, yeah, I think you should. I think you're fine.
Emirates 116, descend unrestricted altitude 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet, Emirates 116. I can't believe.
Emirates 130, turn right, heading 270 degrees, clear.
I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna hold my thoughts until we land about this flight. All right, continue down to 6,000 feet at restricted speed, which should still be 230 knots. Let me take a look at the chart, make sure that is correct. Yes, no, 210 should be the next speed restriction that we go by. Bring that down to 10. And so basically what's going to happen here is airport is right off our right wing. We're going to right down-ish wind. And we're going to go out and back in. And that is the full approach. They may give us vectors to get in early. But that is the plan. Let's go see what we can find out what tower frequency we're going to be on. There's two of them though. There's 119 and 118. So I guess we'll just have to wait to find out which one we get. Does the Oryx scenery affect performance? Yeah, a little bit it does. But thankfully, from my experience last time flying around there, 2,000 feet, 210 knots, Emirates 116.
Emirates 130, maintain speed 160 knots into 4 DME. Midjet 5 descend, Midjet 5 descend altitude 2,000 feet cleared. Report established on the localizer 30 left.
Alright, down to 2,000, restricted at 200.
Report established on the glide
and 10
left
knots.
And 2,000 feet with Midjet 5.
Midjet 5 speed
We'll turn the sounds up here on the airplane now that we're about ready to land. And I don't know if my replay thing is working because I was trying to update it. So I'm going to try. And we'll see what happens.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Golf Alpha November.
Midjet 5 speed 170 knots.
170 knots with Midjet 5.
Emirates 130, report established.
We are established, Emirates 130.
Emirates 130, contact Dubai Tower 119.55.
119.55,
Alright. Replay should be recording.
November 10 left, heading 3030.
Golf Alpha November, turn left, heading, repeat the heading.
4,000 feet now.
Golf Alpha November, turn left, heading 030 degrees.
Left heading 030, Golf Alpha November.
That light's doing some really weird flickering stuff.
Emirates 110.
There's Dubai off our right. At our 4 o'clock.
110 Dubai. Arrivals expect Alice approach runway 30 left information. Foxtrot is current QNH 1015.
Expect Alice 30 left QNH 1015.
You guys ready to land the plane?
Qatar 36, descend unrestricted altitude 8,000 feet, speed 250 knots to left.
Lou's ready to land the plane.
Qatar 36,
Alright, we're a little fast right now.
Speed 3 seconds.
Qatar 36, descend unrestricted altitude 8,000 feet, speed 250 knots to left.
Let me get set up and get my track IR turned back on.
8,000 feet, speed 250, Qatar 36.
Golf Alpha November 10 left heading 330 degrees, clear
Get
ILS,
our
approach runway 30
stuff
left,
set
follow
up.
flights established.
10 left heading 330 degrees, cleared ILS, will report when established, Golf Alpha November.
And by now, this is Midjet 5, we established at the glide for runway 30 left.
Midjet 5, contact the by tower 119.55.
119.55 for Midjet 5.
I wonder if he's gonna have us fly the whole thing, or if he's gonna give us
speed 190 knots.
speed 190 knots. Emirates 116, heavy.
Qatari 1400, descend altitude 5,000 feet, radius speed 230 knots.
Yeah, let's get some flaps in, just a couple notches. Thank you, Sim. Appreciate it, man. Just a Logitech C920. What I got for my flight control camera right now. My better camera is actually the other one I was using for my selfie camera. It's just more convenient that this is over here. Yes, the caution light is a bug. It's been like that for quite a few versions.
MX 116, turn right heading 210 degrees for base.
Right 210 degrees, Emirates 116. Oh, that's interesting. It's like doing it without me hitting heading select mode. That's not right. Alright, now you should turn.
MX 801 Dubai arrival 6 Akalis, approach runway 30 left, information Foxtrot is current QNH 1015.
Alright, cool. He's giving us a shortcut. There's no traffic ahead. Amjad, thank you so much, my friend.
As your co-pilot, can I land it?
Yeah, man. Land a plane, bro. Land a plane.
Virgin 801.
Virgin 801, Eastern approach 60, correction, disregard.
And by land the plane, I mean
turn right heading 270 degrees, clear ILS, approach runway 30 left, report established.
27 degrees for ILS. We'll report when established. Emirates 116.
270 degrees.
270 degrees, Emirates 116.
Qatari 1400, descend unrestricted altitude 4,000 feet, speed 210 knots.
Speed 210, descend 4,000 feet unrestricted.
This is where it all goes bad. I don't know what happened, but my plane was supposed to stop at 2,000 feet, and it did not. It did not, guys. Alright, approach mode. Where's approach mode?
Qatari 36, descend unrestricted altitude 6,000 feet, speed 230 knots.
And we'll report when we're established. We will fly it from here. We will fly it from here, that's fine.
Golf Alpha November, report established.
Established.
Golf Alpha November, maintain speed 160 knots until 40
There's
ME, contact the by 119.55.
And there's the localizer. Remember 30 left, guys, not right.
Altitude 8,000 feet.
Set 8,000 feet, yeah, Emirates 110.
Let's get some trim.
Qatari 1400, descend
I wanna stay at
unrestricted
2,000.
altitude 2,000 feet, speed 190 knots.
There we go.
190 knots, descend 2,000 feet unrestricted, Qatari 1400.
Alright, I got the localizer. Here it comes.
Virgin 801, descend unrestricted altitude 8,000 feet, speed 250 knots or less.
250 knots or less down to 8,000, Virgin 801.
The tricky part is going to be, I want to have this trimmed because what's going to happen is he's going to send me the tower and I'm going to have to look away. I need to make sure I can not die
One Charlie Whiskey Dubai
in that
arrival,
amount of
expect
time.
ILS approach runway 30 left, information Foxtrot is current QNH 1015.
ILS 30 left, Foxtrot 1015, Hamilton, 1 Charlie Whiskey.
Emirates 116 fully established on ILS 30 left.
Emirates 116, maintain speed 160 knots until 40 ME, contact the by tower 119.55.
160 will contact tower 40 ME, Emirates 116.
Qatari 350, descend unrestricted altitude 4,000 feet, speed 210 knots.
Here. And anybody catch that frequency? Because I sure didn't. Come on, trim, trim, trim. We are falling out of the sky. This plane is not like to fly slow. You get that frequency before we die. Tower is gonna be on.
Emirates 1 Charlie Whiskey, descend unrestricted altitude 8,000 feet, speed 250.
There's two of them. Which one did he say? 1875 or 1955?
Send up
I think it was 1875.
Speed 250 on that.
Go with that. Man, we are falling. There's no way I can stay at 160
Sorry,
knots.
1400 turn left heading 03 degrees.
There's no freaking way this plane is gonna be able to fly at this altitude. Alright, I need power.
Qatari 36, ready speed 190 knots.
1955, thank you very much.
Speed 190, Qatari 36. Qatari 36, confirm me descending altitude 4,000.
Ricky,
Descend 4,000, Qatari.
how am I gonna do this? I need to go change my radio, but I don't have time. Okay, 11955.
Emirates 110, descend unrestricted altitude 6,000 feet, speed 230 knots.
Fast, fast, fast.
Fast,
Fast, fast.
230 knots, Emirates 110.
We're climbing. Why are we climbing? Okay. And we're fast.
Qatari 1400 turn
Very
left
fast.
heading 330 degrees.
We're very
left
fast.
approach runway 30 left to Pollock like established.
Fast, fast, fast. Go, 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 go. No! Not that one! That one was right.
Qatari
Jesus
36,
Christ.
descend unrestricted altitude 2,000 feet. Descend 2,000, Qatari 36.
This is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good. We're gonna die. We're definitely gonna die. Oh, we're definitely gonna die. I'm trying to change my frequency. I'm trying, I promise. We're so close. He's beeping me.
Originator 1 fly heading 120.
5.
Heading 120, Virgin.
There it is.
200.
Dubai Tower, Emirates 116, short final, low short final, 30 left.
Emirates 116, Dubai Tower, that was very close. Traffic vacated, Kilo 8, wind 040 degrees, 6 knots, runway 30 left, clear to land.
30 left, clear to land, Emirates 116, thank you. Jesus Christ.
Golf Alpha November, expedite Juliet 2, I need that, not text this I think I stepped over someone, break, Golf Alpha November, expedite taxi up to Juliet 2, need that rapid exit
right
sequence.
50, 40, 30, 20.
And
Golf Alpha November, taxi Juliet 2 Bravo, contact the background 118.3.
wow, what a float. Come on, man.
2 Bravo and contact the ground, Golf Alpha November, thank you.
10.
And reverse. Sheesh. Wow. That was a ridiculous approach right there. This is exactly why I bought this thing, is so I didn't have to look away from the screen or from, you know, from ahead of me to change frequencies. Exactly why I bought it, but the fact that it's not compatible with this freaking plane almost killed us just now. Alright, we're out of reverse. We made it.
116.
Somehow.
Vacate, next left onto Kilo 5, continue taxi, right Kilo.
Next left on the Kilo 5. Emirates 116, next left Kilo, and then Kilo 5. Emirates 116. Back on Kilo 3.
Actually, that's very convenient for you. You can literally taxi now, straight, and Foxtrot 20.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a
I will taxi straight ahead and contact ground. Emirates 116.
Remember to use caution when
that's not necessary. Foxtrot 20 is literally in front of you, so you can just monitor Dubai ground 18.35 to taxi Foxtrot 20.
Alright, no problem. Thank you. We'll go straight ahead and park and we'll monitor the ground. Emirates 116.
Emirates 116, affirm. Literally straight ahead of you right now.
Yeah, that's what you just said. Yeah, right ahead, straight ahead, right there. Oh, man, I love these people.
1400.
Alright.
040 degrees 6 knots. Runway 30
We
left.
somehow got out of that one. That was close. Sheesh. I thought it was over for us. I thought that was the end. Come on, to the right. I thought that was the end for Blue Games right there. That was probably the most difficult approach I've ever had in my life. I can't wait to watch the replay to see how close we got to landing on somebody's house. Alright, we'll park right around here. And parking brake set, ladies and gentlemen. We made it to Dubai. Woo! For our mini long-ish haul, 3 hours. We got here on time. I'll take it. Landing rate, what that look like? 257. Given the circumstances, anything was gonna be happy for me. We'll go ahead and disconnect from Tower. Literally hit me up 3 times. I have 3 PMs from Tower saying contact me on 191.55. Trust me, I was trying. Alright, so we disconnected from VATSIM. I'm gonna leave the engines on so that we can watch replay with the engines on. And yeah, wow, that was, thank you guys. Welcome to Dubai. Hopefully you're alive and you're okay. And you know, don't sue the airline, and don't actually, you know, sue the airline. Don't sue me because I'm not under contract. So we're gonna watch the replay back, guys, and see how all that went. But that was way, I mean, everything went perfectly fine. The whole flight, surprisingly. Again, I mean, surprised to say we attempted to do a whole flight in the Captain Sim 777. The whole thing, everything went fine with the Salted Sim compatibility mod until we got down to the last 2,000 feet. Everything went just horrible. Yeah, everything went fine until the last 2,000 feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my flight on Sim Tokyo Pro. Again, 257 was our landing rate. We'll go ahead and deboard the passengers before we leave. I don't know what our 84% satisfaction. I don't know why it's so low, but they don't like me. Pack X don't like me. I can't. I can have a perfect flight and they still be like 70%. It's like, it was all right. So, anyways, let's watch the replay now. I'm gonna get Sim Tokyo Pro turned off. Boom, boom, and let's get rid of that too. All right, cool. All right, let's run it back. You need a sick bag. Oh man. Ooh, man. What a, the whole flight was chill. We had no problems, none, zero. It was just that last bit right there. That was all it was. Oh man, I really was like, I'm gonna look up and we're gonna be in somebody's backyard. There was a moment where I was like, I'm gonna look up after putting this frequency and we're gonna be like this somewhere. That's what I was expecting to happen. All right, replay time. Let's fast forward.
2,500.
All right, I think around here makes sense. You can already see that we're too low. You can already tell. Let's go outside, watch from out there. Yeah, you know, I was definitely a lot more comfortable flying a Zebo earlier. So, yeah, I'm really missing my Zebo right now. I really been enjoying flying that this week. My speed brakes out the whole time? I don't know. I was task saturated. You saw the landing from Dubai ground. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. I mean, if you watched it from the outside looking in, you're probably like, what's going on with this guy? But if you got to see the stream, you understand that we had quite... Watch if you... Oh my God, Blue, you scared the heck out of me. He's ready to play. That's loud. Jesus Christ. You done? You good? You all right? You getting bored? We're almost done. We're watching the replay. What was I saying? Yeah, if you watch it from my perspective, watch it from, you know, about the downwind leg. We were descending. We were told to descend down to 2,000 feet at 210 knots, which we did. Once we got to 2,000... This dog. Look at that. Just climbing. Just climbing. I'm going to turn my camera off so we can watch this plane. This plane in all its greatness. He's not done. You know what? I'm going to mute myself while we watch this and you just let me know what you... Okay. Why are my gear up? Why is my gear up? Okay, he's done for now. Why is my gear up? Look at this. Almost planted it in an industrial building. Holy crap. Look how low we were. We almost hit the power lines. That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. Where'd my gear at? I know my gear was down because we landed with gear. Must be some kind of bug with the replay program. Can't see nothing in the dark though, man. Jeez. So is the replay gonna land on the ground, or is it gonna land as if I had tires? It floated like crazy. It was like 50, 30, 10, and I didn't touch the throttle. I was thinking, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's run that back. I'm actually gonna change the time to a little bit so we can see, so we can appreciate it a little better. I don't know why my gear's not showing up. Let's turn on some time. There we go, the sunset. I enjoyed the night landing, but I want to be able to see this. And back out here, you can see we're already having some problems for whatever reason. Like, I don't know if the speed rates are actually out, if that's a bug with the controller, the replay controller. But you can see us climbing up because I'm looking down. I can't depend on autopilot at this moment. I had the ILS perfectly programmed. That was not the issue. The issue was the fact the plane decided to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done for today. I'm clocking out. I'm clocking out. Here I'm like, all right, I'm flying by hand and flying by hand. You can really notice very easily where yep, there I start to look down to try to switch my frequency. I have a few more digits left to click. I had to give it basically toga power to keep it off the ground. Flaps are fully config. Oh, yeah. Wow, we were down there, bro. We were down there. We were down there. I will be scared for my life if I was on the ground out there. And then, yeah, man, I don't like the freaking wheels are not down. I don't think my speed rates were out. I almost killed, you know, in Dubai, a lot of people live in those buildings. It's not just one family. It's like a, it's not just one family. It's like somebody's whole heritage being wiped out if my plane would have crashed on them. The whole family tree would have been knocked out. Alright, let me rewind it back farther. Maybe the wheels will come out. Yeah, my wheels probably almost hit the antenna or the ILS. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Where the heck are my wheels? Don't know what's causing the wheels to not go down. Yeah, I'm doing it right now actually. I'm toggling my gear up and down to see if it'll change it. I'm surprised the tower actually cleared me to land, to be honest with you. Because another thing that happened was he told us to stay at 160 knots until 160 knots. Contact tower 4 miles out, right? Very simple instruction. I was like, all right, cool. I set my autopilot to go 160 knots. When we got there, the plane was like, I can't fly this slow. I'm gonna fall out of the sky. That's what started happening. So I gave it power. Next thing you know, I'm climbing up to like 3,000 feet, 190 knots. So a lot of things went wrong during this end portion. I would love to be able to see that from somebody else's perspective on VATSIM. That would have been nuts. Sounds good, Amjad. I love to see that, man. I would love to see that. Yeah, in real life, that would have been instant go around. Like that, there's the go around right there. We're like, no, I'm landing. I was not gonna go around. That was, yeah, I was not planning. Unless ATC was like, hey, go around, I might have gone around. I was kind of in my mind thinking we're probably gonna have to go around. But if it's up to me in this honest situation after a 3-hour-long flight, I'm like, I'm not going around. We're freaking landing this plane. I mean, from this view, even though you can't see the wheels, if you just imagine there being wheels there, those are pretty. It wasn't a horrible landing as far as the last part. And we didn't bounce. No, we didn't bounce. Man, it really upsets me that I can't see the wheels. The wheels were there. Everybody saw the wheels there earlier. If I rewind to the beginning of it, what if we started over? What if we reloaded? This is either gonna crash my sim or it's gonna work. I don't want to play the whole thing. But I mean, all in all, besides that part, you know, I knew some craziness was gonna happen at some point in today's flight, so I was kind of expecting it already. So I'm not even upset. Not even upset. It was entertaining for me. Hopefully, it was entertaining for you guys too. Let's go forward. That's great. Try that. Let's see if the wheels will come back out. Here come the wheels. Okay, stay out, wheels. Oh, that's a sexy view right there. Look at that. If the wheels stay down, this is a sexy view. Look how close we got. Oh my gosh, I was working hard at the end of this flight, guys. You saw me. You saw me. We're gonna watch the wing view next, aka the clinch camera, as I call it. Yeah, alright. I wonder if we get any tire smoke. Yeah, so I floated it really hardcore here. Had to go all the way to idle power to put it down. And down. Yep, no tire smoke. Didn't think so. Bounced a little bit on the right side, a little light on the right. Went right into the reversers. But that's kind of what I expected my land to look like. Just minus all the approach craziness. Minus the rest of that. These lights are tripping out. I mean, I know they're bright in real life, but I don't know what's going on with them. Alright, let's watch it from the wing view, and we'll be getting out of here real soon. Thank you guys. If you got to head out, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me today. It's been a lot of fun. I really did enjoy this flight. Oh shoot, dropped my keyboard. And I took a risk today. You know, I was like, you know what? I want to fly a heavy plane. I want to fly something different. I want to fly into Dubai. I want to fly Emirates. That's basically what it was. Like, I want to fly Emirates, but I don't want to fly any other plane that is in Microsoft Flight Sim. So, like, you know, let me give that a try. Throw the kitchen sink at it with all the mods, and here we are in the 777. So I'm not saying I'm gonna fly this very much. Probably won't see this plane for a very long time. You might not ever see me fly this plane again. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and taking the risks with me. It's been a lot of fun. We will be back tomorrow. I think it'll be 11 a.m. Eastern, most likely. Unless I decide to go later. Just watch out for the schedule. I'll be flying DCS World tomorrow on the F-16 Viper with my brand new Blue Aero Force livery that I haven't shown you guys yet. So looking forward to that. Oh my god, look how close we are to the ground. Are we landing at Kaitak? What's going on? But tonight, don't forget, me and XP72, our weekly flight sim podcast talk show thing, will be on again tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, same place. So definitely stay tuned for that if you're into it. Somebody was requesting to see the dog hiding in the corner now. He doesn't want to be bothered. Ready to get out. I have him like locked in this room right now. Here comes the touchdown. Yeah, it's not too hard of a landing. I still don't know why my speed brakes are out, but you know, whatever. I'll take it. Well, guys, welcome to Dubai. Huge thanks to the VATSIM people out here in Dubai for hosting this event, Dubai Nights. Apparently, they do this every Thursday night. So, if you guys love Dubai and you're available to fly around this time, definitely come by and check out the event. Glad I can come out here and fly with them. Thanks for the ATC. And thanks, as always, for the patience, because I always need that when I'm flying with ATC. Nick Sweeney, thank you for subscription as well. Welcome to the Blue Aero Royal Family. Guys, speaking of the Royal Family, we are growing almost 25,000 subs on the channel, and you guys, it's all thanks to you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. Again, every sub matters, seriously. Like, it's not like about every milestone, but at the same time, like, we kind of stop to take a look back at every milestone. But I want you guys to know that every single sub that comes through, like, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Even if you sub and you never watch me again, like, whatever, is up to you. It's your choice. But for the fact that you hit the button, you know, thank you guys so much. I know a lot of people. I know I'm one too. I do it as well. You know, we watch our favorite streamers or content creators and we never hit sub. Why? I don't know why we do it. Because it doesn't actually matter. It's still gonna, if you're watching it and you're enjoying it and you're watching it for a decent amount of time, it's still gonna show up on your YouTube recommended. You don't have to sub. So shout out to all my people who haven't subbed, because honestly, you are the majority. So big up to you guys. Well, guys, how about one more wing view while we ride out here on this? Is it Thursday? It is Thursday. One more entertaining. Let's get the right side wing view this time. That's what we gonna do. With the speed brakes out. Actually, I don't even like that side because it's too dark. There we go. Something like that. Look at that wing flex. Not looking too bad. I think my mod does adjust the wing flex too. I don't know what all the mod does. It does a lot of things, making this plane slightly better and flyable. Until the last 2,000 feet. But huge shout out to Sim Aviator, man. Good to see you, man. Looking forward to your next stream. Craig Davies, thank you, my friend, for hanging out with us in Funky Town. Thank you as well. Amjad Aviation, Just Flight, and Sims Waz Air. Thank you very much. A kid named Kenny. Speaking of you guys, shout out to our co-pilots, Amjad and Jason Brown. Our jump seaters, kid named Kenny and Rid Hivy, the gaming. Our lead flight attendant, Bacazado, our flight engineer, Phoenix J Aviation, Air Marshal, Midnight Maverick, Gate Agent, Sassy Gaming, we got there safely, Ramp Agent Dorian, our fueler, Puerto Rican pilot, and our angry passenger in the back who's never pleased, Simon Weber. Thank you very much for you guys for being part of the crew today. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else in the chat before we bounce. Inflatable GD, thank you so much for coming through, my friend. Kim D Live, thank you. Deuce Legend, thank you to my people out there on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Yes, sir. Dorian, thank you again, my friend. Did I miss anybody who's actively talking in the chat right now at this moment? Alan Gaming, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bigger J, thank you so much for chilling, hanging out with your boy. Sam Hope, thank you very much. And we're going to call it right there, guys. Until next time. Hold on. Wait. Okay, I take it back. Take that back. I take that back. You know I gotta watch the replay 100 times. We gotta watch it one more time. One more time. This time from the fly-by camera. As soon as I find it. Alright. It's actually the drone camera. That's what it really is. The drone camera. I'm gonna move the drone camera out of here. Bro, look, I was on the center line. Like, I mean, that's not a horrible landing. Like, you know, come on. If we forget about everything that happened before this moment right here, you ain't gotta know what I've been through. At this moment right here, this is a good landing. All right, I'm just gonna rewind it. Not rewind it, sorry. Move it back, gotta reverse. Move back. Okay, all right, I think that should be good. Let's turn our rotation speed up just a little bit. This is our makeshift spotter camera, flyby camera thingamajigger. There we go. Hit this button, boom. Secret drone flyby camera thing, and then I'm gonna go back this time bit. Boom, there it is. You guys ready for this? This is gonna be funny. All right, camera's going off, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you have three choices: give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time. The next video. Enjoy the landing. We out. Peace. Here it is. Here it is. On the beat. Oh my God. They put this on aviation memes. Bro, when you watch it from this camera, we floated for like a mile. A little jittery, but we got it in. We got it in. Did that taxiway thing just pop in? That's the first time I've seen that happen. Hold on, I want to see the sketchy part right before we landed on, right before we like almost crashed in somebody's backyard. I want to see that part. That's all I want to see. That is the highlight of this stream. All right, here we go.